Yeah, what's good, guys? Crypto, I'm not going to start straight away. I'm going to wait for the live chat just to fill up a little bit. I'm going to wait for a few people. What are you looking at doing? Matthew, how's it going? Wicked, man. Master Angler. Oh, man. That's so funny. Frank, how you doing? We're going to wait for a few people. Yeah, Ethereum behaved itself today, man. She did good today. Swift, man, how you doing? Just gonna wait for a few people to get in. Guys, if you want to share it anywhere or do the due diligence, liking the video and what have you. A few of you have said to do it, so I'd appreciate it. Yeah, Burger Guy, Burger Merker is just, you're in the market, so don't worry about that. Wicked, wicked. I'm waiting for Crypto Wealth as well. He's gonna come in. We'll get the live going in about 15 minutes, 10 o'clock. Okay, just give a few people a chance to come in because I don't want to start and then people are like, what have I missed? So I'm just gonna let it sit tight for a bit. So do what you need to do, guys. Go get yourself some drinks or something. Get yourself prepared. Azum, how you doing, man? I'm good. I'm good, man. I've seen you about. Had some hands up. How you doing, bro? Pac-Man, how you doing? George Ringo, what's good? Wicked, man. That's good. That's cool. Yeah. Well, everyone's saying here it's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up, it's going to go. Guys, it's speculation. Okay. If people think that because of what happened back in 2018, back in 2017, that it's going to happen again, well, if we had the same amount of money players in the market as we did then, now, okay, then yeah, it would be a, you know, a plausible thing to say. But there was no institutions back then, and if there were, they were very small. All right, Bitcoin back then was purely on people purchasing it. You know, it was like retail guys, people, you know, in groups, Reddits, you know, Facebook groups, you know, guys that weren't really, you know, the idea of cryptocurrency then wasn't really, you know, heavily pushed. It was such a niche area, you know, no one knew what to think of it, kind of thing. They just thought it was going to stay there in the background, you know. Now all of a sudden you've got the big players coming in. You know, so many guys are stepping into the cryptocurrency world. Do you think they're going to allow Bitcoin and Ethereum to drop so low? Wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I get that they want to buy it cheap, but why do they have to drop it so low? Why can't they drop it 2-3% every day and then rise up 4-5%, drop 2%, rise again? They don't need to drop. Don't need to crash the market, you know, because they need the retailers' liquidity. They need retail traders' liquidity so that they can get prices at the highest possible point, for example. So if they want to buy Ethereum cheaper, okay, they need to create the market for that. But they also want to see a return on it. Same with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is purely on who holds the most. All right. They want to hold as much of it as they can. So Bitcoin has no reason to keep going up. You know, it's going to go up. There's no two ways about it. That's my opinion, you know. LL was good. Cool. I'm gonna start in a bit, guys. You know, just if anyone got any questions before we actually start. I'm not gonna start till 10 o'clock exactly. I think Crypto Wealth wants to do something. I'm just gonna give him a few moments to sort that, do what he needs to do. But yeah, Ethereum, she's been doing good. She did exactly what we wanted her to do. You know, and I'm gonna talk about the price action today. Procrastinator, how you doing, bro? I thought you said was I starting crypto. I thought you said was I starting now. It seemed like you wanted to do something. Reeferman, how you doing? That's it. Procrastinator, beat your piece in an hour. That's all good, man. Haven't met with crypto. We just come into the lives, and he's in the Discord. You know, he's getting involved. Dusty, what's good, man? You took a nice little trade yesterday. Did anyone take any of the trades today? I can't. The concept of financial advice, guys, is I'm breaking down how Ethereum is behaving. Okay, it's on you guys to make the decision. I don't know your levels of risk. You know, I don't know how much you guys are playing with. I don't know what exchanges you're using. There are so many factors that could affect me simply saying to you, buy. You know, that's good. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait till 10 o'clock, man. I'm waiting for the live to just to fill up a little bit because we've got to talk about the indicators. I'm going to tell you guys what needs to be done. Wicked. And on those hands up, on the basis, okay, cool. On the basis of those 4 or 5 trades that you took, what was different about them? Yeah, smash the like button, guys, as they say. Mr. Kumarian, how you doing? We're going to discuss that shortly, my friend. I know you guys are eager to know what entry points there are. You take the trade, Kamarian. Well done. I was wondering if anyone would have taken that trade, man, but it seemed like some of you did, and fair play to you. Ublay, if you want action, okay, take 500 quid, just put it anywhere, buy and sell, buy and sell. Don't aim to make any money off it. You know, because if you're saying that you're a little bit greedy, you want to sell, buy, and what have you, seems like, you know, you just like the idea of being able to enter and exit. That's fine, you know, but it seems like your strategy about, you know, you just look like you're investing. It looks like you're making money from it. So just stay doing that and just take out a little bit of profit and just play around with the market, you know, because I wouldn't want you guys to change from investing or holding to go stepping into Ethereum trading, all because of something that I told you guys would happen last night, and it happened. You know, there's more to that. You know, I'm trying to get you guys to see how patterns behave. You know, you have to see the underlying picture of what the candlesticks are doing and what the moving averages are doing, which is what I'm going to talk about. Today, just running a 3 commons grid. Wicked. That's all good, man. You had me at 9, so that's all good for me. All right. So, what was your reason? Did you utilize the concept of the levels and the cycles? Hands up. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, did you feel confident in placing your trades because of that concept? No worries, Ublay. Nah, anytime, Mr. Kamarian, man. It's all good. You've got plenty more to come. This is the benefit with these streams. We're not, it's not necessarily like class, but every day we are talking about different elements to price. You know, last night or the past couple of days we've been talking about price dropping down. Okay, it's been going down. So we were talking about ways of understanding how, you know, what would it need to do in order for it to reverse to the upside? Okay, what would we need to see? You know, what would have to happen? And now we're starting to talk about prices rising. So we're going to be talking about, is it going to continue to rise, or are we waiting for certain formations? What levels are we taking out? You know, because ultimately the more you sit through these lives and the more that you hear the same thing over and over again, you guys are going to open charts up with confidence and be like, look, we're in level 1 still. We're expecting a rise to the up, you know, or we're now finalizing level 3. Here's the peak formation. We should be going down or we're going up. Now, and how you doing? Checking in. Yes. Yeah. Oh, there's no problem, man. Nahun, if I'm saying your name correctly, that's no problem, my friend. Okay, a few more minutes, guys, and then we'll start getting the game rolling. Can some of you guys let me know if you've come from the Discord? I need to know who's come from the Discord, or has anybody got MT4 loaded on their system? And guys, by the way, if we actually get disconnected again, God, last night that was terrible. Just bear with me. I don't think it's going to happen tonight because I had 2 OBS studios running at the same time. So wicked. You can't find the cryptocurrencies, right? No, download MT4, but it looks like MT5, like what Ublay said. It looks like MT5. Now, you guys, you probably paused again. Yeah, you guys need to make sure it's MT4. You know, make sure it's MT4. MT4 loaded, waiting for indicators, and then make crossover explanations. Cool. Does everybody have a good idea of how to install indicators on MT4? Because I'm just conscious about the guys who don't know about it. If everybody knows how to use MT4, then happy days. I'll unlock the channel with the indicators in and you can do due diligence. But I need to show you how to install one set of indicators first. There is no MT4. There's no MT4 to download. I don't get that. Yeah. Don't worry, Arno. I'll give them to you, man. Don't worry. They're already in there. Let me look at the Discord. I'm trying to keep up with you guys on the Discord. Okay, scroll down. Don't say MT5. I'm on MT4 install. MT5, no, you can't have MT5, guys. MT5, it won't talk to it. You ended up with that. Download MT4. Click this one. Okay. Yeah, MT4. It should be MT4. I don't know why you've been given MT5. MT4 setup. I think if you copy that, yeah, if you whoever Doggy is, hold on. MT4 setup. Yeah, you've got MT4. So why on earth have you got MT5? That's dodgy. What I'll do then is that's bizarre. That's really bizarre. If you got MT5, yeah, you got MT5. Yeah, you need MT4. I'm sorry, guys, but you need MT4 because without it, you're not going to get the indicators to work. That is crazy. Just try it. Yeah, try and get hold of MT4. That's all. MT5. They're trying to push MT5, but it's absolutely terrible. It does nothing for anyone. Yeah, Lewis got the right idea. There is a video on YouTube on how to do it. You need auto update one, whatever it's called. Yeah, MT5 is terrible, man. Shorty, how you doing? You missed all the big move today, Shorty. From last night's stream, we spoke about this formation holding. Okay, and we needed a retest of the 50-day, and that happened here. So I'll retest. Let me get my trusty little companion, Microsoft Paint. It's a stupid thing, but it does the job. Yeah, this was effectively the pullback to the 50-day. They shifted out of the zone, and then it just went and continued up. Pretty much exactly what we were talking about from last night, what it would do. We need to wait for a break of the 50-day, 200-day, pull back, continuation to the upside. You know? Unique, how you doing? Yeah, guys, you look, I'm going to explain the cycles in a minute. Right, I'm going to get to it. So, first things first, guys, okay? I'm going to go to indicator downloads. getting. Okay. Okay, can you guys see this? Yo, Diamond Fox, how we doing? Jamie, how you doing? Right, guys, listen, this right now, what I'm doing is I'm just quickly going to show you how to, it's going to be very quick on how to install the indicators for the, for these candlesticks here. Okay. All right. So this is what's going to happen. All right. It's going to take me just 2 seconds to explain it to you. Just one thing that you need to do. All right. So if anybody doesn't know how to install an indicator, it's pretty simple. Okay. You just download it to your desktop. Okay. And there's several ways you can do it. Well, a couple of ways you can do it, but just for educational purposes, this is what we're going to do. So you've opened MT4. Go to File. All right. You go to Open Data folder. All right. And you're going to come across all this stuff here. You go to MQL4, double click. Indicators. Okay. Now, you notice here, this is format. This is the indicators that I'm giving you. Okay, that you need to install on your computer. Okay. How you doing, Hugo? Now, double click this, and it tells you where to put everything. All right. Put contents into MQL indicators file. Put contents into MT4 templates file. All right, so you literally just open that, highlight all of this. However, this is crucial, guys. Okay, do not install news panel. Do not install the news panel. Just take the trade levels, everything else. Take everything else, but not the news panel, because it's not, the coding for it has been changed. Okay, and I'm gonna. You guys don't need it because the news panel is for Forex news. Okay. If anyone's going to use this for Forex, let me know and I will give you the updated version of the news panel. Okay. But for this purpose, you don't need the news panel for the crypto ones. All right. So you highlight these things here, right click, and then you open up your indicators and just literally copy and paste into here. Okay, they should appear right there. All right. Then when you're done, you should come here, right click and refresh, or close down MetaTrader and start it up again. And you should see these indicators here. Okay. If anyone has any issues, just simply, just get at me or just go onto YouTube and type in how to install indicators or how to install templates. The templates folder, all right, is here, templates. Double click that and just drag everything into the two template folders, okay? And then what happens is this. I'm just going to open something up. This is important what you need to do, guys, here, okay? I'm going to open the chart of Ethereum. All right. When you open the templates and you click PVSRA black or white, this is the black version. You've got the white version. This is how the white version would look. Okay. And you can see all these little lines here. All right. The little lines are effectively the levels, small half, whole and quarter numbers of Ethereum. If you take it down to the 1 minute time frame, you can see that there is the 1350, That's the 1347.50, 1345, 1342.50, and then the whole number 1340. If you want those on there, no problem. You know, you can keep them there. All right. The volumes down here, okay, you can see the notable volumes are, you know, where the green candles are, the volumes down here, okay. And what you need to then do is this, all right. You've got the option. I don't necessarily have these lines on the chart. So if you want to get rid of them, you right click, go to indicators list, and you get rid of the access panel one. Click access panel, sorry, go to edit, input, and you can get rid of the whole levels, make them show half levels, quarter levels, whole. Okay, you can get rid of them by selecting on here. Guys, I highly suggest, yeah, if you're going to play around with this, play around with it, but, you know, be careful with it, okay, because, you know, you can change something which is going to paint it in a different way, so just be careful, all right? Now, when it comes to the other indicators that I've given you, all right, you're going to want to put the daily high-low, so you just drag it onto there. The same way I installed this PVSRA indicator is the same way you do it on here as well, okay? Right click that. It's not on there because it's too dark. I need to make it black. Okay. Daily high low. Oh, it's on the 1 minute, that's why, bloody hell. There you go. There's that one there. Okay. That's the daily high low indicator which you guys are going to have access to. You're going to have access to the pivot points. Just drop them on there. The pivot points are the M1s, M2s, M3s. Okay. Do you see why you need to get rid of those lines? So let me just get rid of them right now. Okay. Get rid of levels. Okay. Job done. Perfect. Okay. There's your levels. Oh, Ethereum, you are behaving yourself. I need to get onto that quick time. Okay. And then one more, you're going to have the multi EMA. Okay. So the red is the 5. The yellow is the, sorry, the 13 is the 5. It's fucking hell. I've got this so wrong. Right. When you get this indicator, it's going to do this. All right. It's going to print these arrows. You don't need those arrows. I mean, if you want to try them out, be my guest. Okay. But all you need to do is go back into the multi-EMA bit, okay? And on the inputs, arrows, put them off as false, okay? And go okay, gets rid of that, all right? And you now have all the indicators that you need. I don't even have the volumes. I get rid of the volumes, not really interested in the volumes because Ethereum, you know, that's not a true volume, all right? And other than that, guys, that is it. That is all you need, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump back to my side of the chart, all right? And we're going to talk about Ethereum. I'll give you access to those things in a few moments. We're just going to work out what's going on here. All right, and so, guys, this effectively is, we are now, right here is, would we see that level 2 formation? Okay. Out the zone, shifting. Right, okay. So, this is level 1. Okay, the move up from here is level 1. Okay, move up to here is level 2. We're now waiting for a move up level 3. Now, level 3 will be the peak formation. All right, we're expecting price to do this. So, we had our rise up, drop, rise up, drop. We're now waiting for price to go up, okay? And then we're waiting for the peak formation. Now from the peak formation, it could come back, rise, come back, and then it could do another peak formation to the upside, okay? Because there's strength. Remember, you can have an M and a W, okay, appear at any point. Here we've got a W, all right? But we've also got another small W here, all right? We could effectively have a smaller W here. The smaller the W, the smaller the move, all right? So we're playing on the bigger W's here, all right? These small W's are great for anyone that just wants to trade from if price is away from the moving average, you want to trade back to it. Okay. Hello from Australia, how are we doing? What's happening? Can you explain? Okay, what's been going on? All right then. I'm gonna have the channel open in a short moment, guys. What I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do this live stream because we're sitting tight with Ethereum, watching Ethereum right now. All right, so I won't want you guys to miss out on what's going on, what I'm talking through here. You'll get the indicators before we finish this live. Okay, and you can all go to the Discord and you can download them. Yeah, we are effectively seeing the push. The reason why, look, some of you guys were saying how, how was I able to call this move, okay, in line with the bigger trend, all right, because this is what they don't teach you in the retail books, right? You can get a load of books that will show you patterns, okay? Someone posted a link today, and that was good. It was a good thing for people to look at, okay? But what you'll find with those patterns, okay, the entries that they give you are late, all right? And the guys that have tried out those entries on that video, they tried them out and they found that their stops kept getting hit because market makers, they have this thing where whenever a peak is formed, okay, you can effectively guarantee that anywhere from up to 23 pips, okay, they are not going to allow price to enter that area, okay? That's why sometimes my stops are so small. They are so small because it's just, they've trapped the money in that area. They're not going to allow any more money to go any further because they've trapped it. If they allow money to go further up here, they're letting retail traders see a profit, and that's not what they're about, okay? So right now, guys, I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to look here. Look at that. So we've effectively got the pullback to the 50-day, which is confirmed, all right? Now we're going to push out. So now that we've got support from the pivot, okay, we've now got support at the M3. So everybody knows M2 equals M4, M3 equals M5. So we're now waiting for M5 to hit. Pullback expected, wrote that earlier on today. So it hit. The pullback was sweet actually, because if you notice these swing down, okay, it pinged the 50-day, pinged the 50-day again. I mean, if that's not manipulation at its best, then boy, that's just straight up telling you that they have better intentions at sending price higher. But they could actually just take out the previous day's high. That's probably a guaranteed spot it's going to make. If it hits out the previous day's high, then happy days. And then from that point, you've got the previous day's other high, the last 2 days high. So that's the previous day's high here. Yeah, and then you've got, this will be the sweet spot if it hits back up here, the 1450. So, I'm looking forward to it. That will sit nicely. It'll hit the M5, no problem. Hold on, who we got this? Seen the push. Should I put a stop loss or 1, 2, 4, 5? Guys, whatever stop loss. Listen, when it comes to understanding how much money you're going to risk, okay, right? Say, for example, you entered now. Okay, if you were to enter now the break of the M4, that wouldn't be a good move because it needs to break the M4, come back and retest it for a safe move. Okay, for you to be safe in the knowledge that it's strong. You want it to just break out, come back, and then continue up. Now on the fucking hell, excuse me, shouldn't be swearing. Right, when it pulls out of here, you want it to pull back. When it pulls back and continues, there's 2 entries, all right? You can wait for it to break this high, all right, and enter here. Or you can enter just before it breaks out the high, all right? Because what you're doing here is if you enter here, you're riding with the momentum, okay, for the breakout. Whereas when you enter here, you are entering at the breakout and the momentum might slow down and then pull back slightly. All right, so you got to be careful. this entry would be the easier entry because you'll automatically see a profit. And remember, guys, if you haven't seen a profit from your trade within the first 2 hours of placing the trade, scratch the trade, get out. For example, if you entered here, okay, or you entered on this candle here, which you wouldn't, all right, but let's just say you did. And for 2 hours, it was doing this, up, down, up, down, up, down, okay? So each candle is 15 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4. You would have been out at this candle here. Why? Because you've sat around for 2 hours with your money doing nothing. Okay. And the fact is, if you zoom in and look here, right? If you entered here and got out here, okay, you would have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 hours, okay, on the 15-minute time frame. You haven't seen a profit, okay? So you scratch the trade, get out and reevaluate. Look at the significance. The next candle, bang, look what happened. Now, I'm not saying every candle is going to be like that, but look how that mentality has saved you a ton of money, because you would have sat through that. Then you would have sat through this drop down. You would have been like scratching your head saying, oh my God, or your stop loss would have been hit. Okay. And then you would have been waiting for it to go up there. You would have allowed it to go up there and you probably wouldn't have closed the trade. You would have scrapped off the 2 hour mark. And then you would have seen this candle. It would have spiked up. You would have said, yep, I'm going in for the kill. And then this happened again. You know, it's this sort of mentality and the psychology behind the candlestick that you need to be continuously asking yourself. Pay attention to each candlestick. Autos. We're through. Possible 80. All-time high here. No, not yet. Push the M5, man. Put some in the swear jar, you know. It is bad, you know. I shouldn't even be doing that, man. It's so bad. We're in the presence of children, man. Everyone in here is pretty young, I think. Right then. Here we go. All right. So, guys, it looks like, I mean, I'm going to be straight with you guys. This looks like a nice little small W. We've got a nice little small W here. We expect it to pull back slightly and then up it goes. So right now we're in the cycle. Do you understand why it's important that you get the cycle down? We said it last night, all right? We zoomed out. We've got, and I'll draw it again for you. We've got peak formation, level 1, level 2, level 3 peak formation, rise. How many times did I draw that in the last video last night? In the last video, go and watch the last video, all right? The last live stream. All right, when we're done from this, go and watch it. How many times did I draw this peak formation? Level 1, level 2, level 3 peak formation, rise. Okay, we're now waiting for another pullback and then a continuation to the upside. All right, just keep getting in your mind. Keep going over it and over it all the time, guys. Exactly how you learn it. You know, you're learning a pattern. All right, and the symbol, Anyway, can you zoom in? Numbers are so blurry. Sorry. Let me tidy up my chart. Can we zoom in? Is that all right for everyone? Is that okay for everyone? Yeah, I've been looking for Silly Bunny as well. He ain't been around. Okay, cool. All right, and so we have got, I'm going to keep this W here. All right. And we're just going to see what happens. We're going to write this out. Look at those pins there. So the only candlestick formations that I talk of is the pins. You know, because they're the true, they're the ones that are hiding, you know, the true move. you know. How many guys did they trap here going short? It's brilliant. And here as well. Stop hunt rise. Low. And then change them. Stop hunt low. Rise, sorry. Created the illusion that price was going to continue to break down. It rejected the high. And then they pinned the 50-day. And then up it goes. See what she's doing. Now you notice, guys, as well, the EMAs, all right? The importance of the EMAs, okay? Your goal with the EMAs is when they cross over. So the signal lines, this is the signal lines, all right? The yellow is the 5 EMA. The red is the 13 EMA, all right? The blue dashed is the 25 weighted EMA. It says it at the bottom here, 25 weighted, 50 EMA, 200 EMA trends. All right. Shorty, I'm trapped on 1450, bro, waiting my recovery. You're at 1450. What is that? Oh my God. That's where you're at. Right, how many points is that? Fucking hell. 9,946 pips. Shit. So it needs to achieve its ADR well, 6 times. Yeah. Twice times 3. Fucking hell. Don't worry. I'm not saying that's, it's not going to go back there. It's going to take, it might take a little while to go back there, but it depends. Depends if this push is going to, if it's going to break, Depends if this push is going to break. Sydney has actually triggered a little bit of a move in the market. Tokyo opens in an hour and a bit. So we're going to be chilling in this stream, guys. We're always here to take on the Tokyo and the Hong Kong Open. All right. So we could see prices trickle to the side a little bit. We might get a few pushes to the upside. All right. But in that time, we're going to be looking, we're going to be answering questions. Okay. I'm just going to wait for a little bit and then take a look at Bitcoin as well. We'll get Bitcoin up. What has Bitcoin done today? Oh, wow. Bitcoin. Look what Bitcoin's doing. Okay, then. See, look at this, man. So, peak formation locked on Bitcoin. All right? Did exactly the same. So, pretty much could have made a ton of money on both these trades here. All right? So, you've got level 1. Now, all this move here is level 2. All right? So, we are going to expect a pullback. Okay, we're going to expect a pullback and price is going to come back down. It might come back down to the 50-day and then retrace back up. Up it goes. It has to complete the cycle. It has to complete it. I'm not interested in anyone saying our price, it's going to drop down here, down to 29,000 until it breaks down here. Okay, if it doesn't break this, I'm all for the favor of Bitcoin. I'm looking at going up. Now, it might go up and down. It might be a zigzag formation. I'm not going to be lying to you guys and saying, okay, here we go. Bitcoin's just going to keep going up because I say so. No, we're going to experience the peaks and the troughs. We're looking for the pullbacks. If the pullbacks are nice and controlled, then happy days. All right. I mean, look, slow move is the true move. All right. Slow move is the true trend, guys. Look at that. How nice that looks. Nice, slow, rising. Peak, peak, peak. That's what we're waiting for. There you go. False move. Fast move is the false move. Down it goes, and then it just continues up. How many 15-minute candles we need over here to predict price moving? I don't know what you mean about that. Private company, how you doing? Crypto newbie, what's good? How you doing, man? So we've started a new range, the new ranges, guys. So if you want to take down, well, don't even bother taking down the levels yet, guys, because you're going to get the indicators anyway. What am I doing here? So we have got now. That's what I'm waiting for, guys. I'm waiting for that pattern to happen. That's the pattern. Yes, that's very true, Alexander. It does vary. Okay, it's guys. What you've got to understand is when you're working out what a cycle is. Okay, a cycle you can have a cycle within a cycle. You know, so don't. It's you always have to have in your mind that there's always going to be a variation of it. Remember that market makers aren't going to make it easy for us. You know, because they know that this information's out there. All right, they're not going to make it easy for us. But this is where the moving averages come into play, all right? And understanding what the market makers are doing with candlesticks at certain points, okay? Everybody looks at this and thinks, okay, it's broken out of the 50-day moving average, okay? It's created the illusion that there's sellers stepping in, okay? It's broken the 50-day. It's pinged below the pivot. Now, if it was us, we would be looking at saying, okay, is this going to try and induce short sellers, okay? Because it needs to close below the pivot for me to convince myself that it's going to continue to the downside. But what it's done is it's pinned the pivot and came back up, but it didn't close directly below it. And the next candle shifted the zone. Okay, this candlestick here would have happened very quickly. Okay. Nice one, Ray. Fish Buster, how you doing, man? Yeah, slow trend is the true trend. But you got to ask yourself, Mr. Makarim, this is what you got to say to yourself, okay? If they've got targets, right, they need these targets to be hit. So they're going to take their time. They need to ensure that the targets get fulfilled, all right? If they came to the market with 150 million on a Monday, and they were like, right, you've got to put it into the market, price will just simply go up like that. And people will be like, what on earth has happened here? You know, everyone will be scared, you know? And then it will just simply drop like that. So your 150 million pound target is completely gone to the bin, you know? So they've got to make it easier for guys. They have to do it in increments. The slow trend is the true trend, all right? The fast move is the false move. Look, fast move. It's the false move. And then it continues back up. Okay? It was the development of these candlesticks here. The fact that price didn't break below here was huge. That was the huge indication. And then you had the one last attempt at trapping all the retail traders. It did it. I said it to you that night on the stream. What will help you guys if you actually, I know those streams are quite long, all right? But if you go over the streams and just watch how we talked about, and we were talking about price from coming down here. We kept drawing the W formations and they kept on failing, all right? But I was talking you through it, the mindset of what is required, because if you see a W formation, it doesn't work, you're going to get disheartened and you're probably going to say, Tino, you're full of shit, okay? But I'm talking you through actively how I do it. And you are starting to understand that, you know, it can misprint. You know, you can have a W that's not right. It has to work within the theme. I knew we were coming to an edge where the W needed to complete because we had already fulfilled 1-2 days worth of cycle. All right. 1-2 days worth of downward cycles. And what do we say? 2 days down, 1 day up. That 1 day up is going to trigger a nice move. Okay. They've been giving out their money here. They need to get a profit. You know, there is no reason why it can't take out, you know, 1453. There is no reason why it can't, or even achieve the range weekly high, you know, because you notice this, right? Bitcoin, look at Bitcoin's nice steady move. And I know from last week, Bitcoin, it didn't really move much. This was Bitcoin's move, okay? And this was Ethereum's move. That was Ethereum's move, okay? So as much as people say Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know, they're related and what have you, right? Sometimes, you know, they're kind of not, you know? They might straddle Bitcoin and push everything into Ethereum, or they might hold Ethereum and push everything into Bitcoin. It depends. They think people know that that happens. Market makers know that people are observant of that. So now we're testing the M4. Share a link to... Oh, you're talking to Arnold. Okay, cool. Dusty, you got an open trade. James, what's up? Goddess, you know what? It's not a problem if they didn't approve it. There's no issue there. You know, they can use the retail traders books, man. You know, because if they start knocking on our door, they'll be like, you know, what's this? And we'll say, well, you didn't approve it in the first place, so why should we approve you? You know? This platform here doesn't allow you to use Excel. And this is the problem with IC markets, guys. It doesn't really give you many crypto coins. It doesn't give you many. There's Litecoin. Someone asked me about Litecoin. I'm quickly going to do it for you. There you go. Litecoin. Where are we at with Litecoin? I mean, just looking at it, 2 days down, 1 day up. Okay, so we're just going to quickly assume that we have, yep, we've got a peak formation right there. There you go. To the downside, up there, thing up, came back down, W formation, there, W there, okay. We're waiting for it now. We've got level 1 sitting there. Level 2, this should rise. Litecoin should rise up here before it then pulls back. Okay, so we'll do an update of that. Ripple, let's have a look at Ripple. Oh God, look at Ripple, man. Anyone own Ripple, just, you know, just get rid. Here we go, Ripple. There's literally nothing. There is no cycle here whatsoever. Right, you might have a little W down there. Look at that. Nice little W there. I can't even bother to finish it off. It's a waste of space. Litecoin's moving up. Litecoin's moving up. That's good. Let's go back to Ethereum. Okay. Fast move, false move, legend. So, oh God. Zane, thank you, man. Sync Motion, how you doing? Ether's going up, my friend, but you wouldn't want to make an entry now. Do not be making any entries now, because the guys in here are aware that we're waiting for a cycle to complete. So the cycle that we're waiting for is we're waiting for price to break out of here, come back, test it, continuation. Our entries here or here. Mad Maurice. Okay, guys, if anyone's new to the channel, please follow the Discord link. Get in there, okay? And then when this live is finished, okay, watch the live again, all right? And you will see me talking about the indicators. So, you know, but you know what? The guys in the Discord, they're really helpful. All right, you got crypto wealth in there. He's very helpful. And there are other guys in there that help each other. Arno, he puts up a lot of good stuff on there. And guys, I apologize if I haven't been actually messaging you guys back in the Discord. That's going to happen later on. I'm going to acknowledge everyone. All right. But it's you know, the support for this channel has just been unbelievable, man. I can't believe it. You know, much love to all of you, man. You've proper like, you know, you're testing me as such, you know, because I didn't think, you know, many people would adopt this methodology as such when they should, you know, and I think I needed to put it there and you guys see it in black and white. So I'm glad you guys have been sticking around and watching how we draw levels and how, you know, things play out. That's the best thing about it. You're seeing the levels play out. Nice one, Matt Maurice, man. That's all good, man. Yeah, guys, look at that. Slow and steady. Look how it's taken out the M4 so nicely. Look at the importance of the moving averages, okay? Problem is when you've got moving averages like this, okay, the further fanned out they are, okay, the more prone that price is going to be looking at coming back to test it, all right? So what I hope happens is that when it comes back and tests the 50-day, that it stalls a little bit and allows the other EMAs to regulate. Because what I don't want Bitcoin to do is to just come and test it, test it, come back, and then try and test it aggressively to the 200, which I don't think it will do. Because by the time it comes back and tests the 50-day, the 200 should be up here, okay? Should be following it. So then if it does break the 200, all right, it's not that much of a bad move. If price were to get down to the 800, man, you know, that's bullet. It's terrible. But look, Bitcoin is just slowly, nicely rising. The dips to the 50-day continuation, dip, continuation, dip, continuation. You want to see that. What you don't want to see, you don't want to see just up. You want to see corrections. This is the market makers getting in, taking a profit, getting in, taking a profit, and building shorts as well. Okay, remember they can be wrong on the trade as well. That's what you got to remember, guys. They can be wrong. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh God. You know. Thought that was a red candlestick. Then Jesus. That's what I'm doing. Autos. I'm gonna be doing those videos over the weekend. You know, because I've just been committed to making sure that I do these live stream for you guys. All right. So if anyone that, you know, has been following the channel, okay, I was doing the first series where it was all about the psychology of trading, and The next part of the series was breaking down the pairs, and then we've now brought in the cryptos as well. Right, always going to be doing Forex and the cryptos, you know, but once you guys get the indicators, I'm then going to do another video on understanding the levels. Okay, that's the best. That's all I can do next. And these videos that I'm doing now are actively teaching people how to understand the levels. And the only way that I can get you to understand the levels is if you see it happening in real time. Because it's easy for me to say, look, level 1, level 2, level 3, and there you go. It's easy, you know. I need to be doing it real time on a chart, so then you can say, right, that makes sense. And someone asked a critical question, saying that noticing, I think it was Alex, noticing that the level and the horizontal behavior of price between levels, you know, it's smaller on some charts and what have you. That's the case, you know. That's how it is. Each pair is different. This is why if you trade Forex, you know, it's going to be a different story. You know, here's an example today. Kiwi yen is just behaving so beautifully, guys. There you go. That was the trade today. Took the W today. Entered on the break of this shift candle. Up it went. Okay. Took it to the 200 because I was feeling very optimistic because it was a very sharp move to the downside. Came down, rose, came down, didn't close below the previous first leg. That's an entry for me. I mean, if my entry was pretty late, to be honest with you guys, okay? I should have really got in at the open of this candle, but I got in at about here. I wanted to wait for price to close above the signal lines, the 5 and the 13 EMA, right? And, you know, I took that trade and we just went straight to the 200. You know, and from there took what? Yep, 32 pips. 32 pips. I didn't know it was going to continue to the upside, you know, because because usually when you see the New York session, you're going to get a reversal, and it didn't do that. It just quickly went to the upside. So what's happening now? Here's an example of a cycle. This is peak formation, level 1 rise. Okay, level 1 has now finished. All right, we're now waiting for level 2. So it's only level 2 is going to be validated if it takes out level 1's high. Okay, if it comes up and pins it and then comes back, it's not a valid level 2 breakout. Okay, now price can stay like this for ages. Okay, I'll give you an example. Look what it did here. Here's a classical example. Here you go. This here is level 2. Over 3 days, man. 3 days. Level 2. It can be that long. You know? That's what it can be like. And then it shifted out the zone. Small peak formation down here. Bang, up it went. Then the peak formation up here. M pattern. Trapped all the longs here. Came back down. Stop hunt low, rise, true false move to the high. False move is the fast move. Down it came. Test the 50, the 800, broke it. Retest the 50, continuation to the downside. Did exactly the same. Retest the 50, came down. We knew this was. Here we go. You got level 1, level 2, level 3 peak formation. So here, when it started to stall, we knew it was going to come back, stop hunt rise to the 50-day, all right? And then come back down. We knew that was going to happen, but in line with the peak formation up here and the levels. It has to respect the cycle and the levels. They've got an ADR to achieve, guys. Okay, they need to achieve a range of 180 pips. Okay, so let's check it out from the peak of there. 95 pips. So they're not always, sorry, that was 60 pips, all right, is their ADR. Is it their true ADR? Is that right? Hold on a second, because that doesn't look too much there. That has to be ADR times 3, is that it? Yep, 60 pips for that. Ah, okay, 60 pips for this current state, okay. But yeah, the ADR is not always going to be exactly on point, but hey, but that's another story, guys, sorry. Okay, I'll go back to Ethereum. My apologies. Tidy up the charts here. Remember just last week. Yeah, Faiz Mohammed, I remember you coming in the stream, man. It was just you, it was just kicking back. Crypto newbie, you can't. What I am telling you guys on in terms of how to trade crypto is the strategy I use purely for Forex. Okay. If you look at the breaking down the pairs videos, you'll see it. You know, I talk about the levels a lot in there. You can do Forex, man, no problem. Crypto. Have a formula for the pivot points for those that only trade crypto. Guys, listen, these pivot points, a lot of people seem to be riding on these pivot points like they are the testament. Okay. There's more to these pivot points than, you know, that needs to be confirmed as well. All right. A pivot point is only going to be validated if price is showing that it's going to be validating it. Okay. They are only there for graphical, you know, just for representations of price at certain extremes. Okay. You know, look, pivot point here is valid because it's coming at the 50-day moving average. Okay. It's in line with the peak formation. All right. And then you've got the shift candle here. Because it's formed the peak formation, you are expecting a move to the upside. So you knew this high was going to get taken out. You can, yeah, I'll attach the ADR indicator as well. I will attach the ADR, but because it's, I mean, yeah, I'll attach the ADR to it as well if you want that. It's not really important, but it's just there as a graphical image for you to, you know, determine if it's fulfilled its ADR. All right. So we've done 1411 pips. Okay. Yeah. 1,400, sorry, about 1,401 pips effectively. Okay. From this low here. Yeah. From the previous stage range back down here. Yeah. From here to there. 1423. So it's effectively completed its average daily range. Bitcoin will break out to the upside. That's what seems happening. ZDOF probably. You know, Sydney doesn't really carry much liquidity. Okay, it's a small market. It's really all about the commodities in Sydney. It's when Tokyo steps in. So we got an hour of Tokyo. Vasich, how you doing? How I learn and invest in Forex with UTR. Bear with me, crypto. I'm gonna roll that out for you. Okay? I'm gonna sort that out. Goddess, on what grounds do you see a pushback to the 1200? That's, you're effectively saying back down here. Yeah, we're going to go under the M4, guys. It's always going to happen. Crypto newbie, I'll help you out. We're going to do that. Trav B, how you doing? Welcome to the live. We need Bitcoin back to 3K so I can buy more. 3K? Hey, Steve B, how you doing? Yeah, man, hopefully we do get the 1K subs. Hopefully we can get that. That'll be awesome. Mr. Kamarian, yeah, we could be in line with the cycles, okay? Back again, guys. I keep drilling it into your minds, but you'll thank me for it later, okay? We got peak formation, level 1, level 2, rise, level 3 peak formation. Okay, we are now, okay, in level 2 territory. Level 1, level 2, waiting for it to take out and make further ground. Level 3 will be up here, and that will be in confluence with the M5. We're looking at the M5. Now it could actually go up here, trail downwards, might even bounce down to the 50, could even pull back to the 200 day. We don't know, okay? But if they're staying in line with the cycle, all right, then we will see the M5. The activity by Bitcoin, I mean, look, Bitcoin is moving upwards, okay? So they're moving Bitcoin, okay? Which means that Ethereum is going to take place. Ethereum will start to do something. What's going on here? Yeah, Ethereum will have its say because they're putting their money into Bitcoin. You just watch the team Spurs lose. It's so good, man. Crypto newbie, I'll get out to you, man. I'm gonna do a forex series. I'm good, Eddie, man. What are you saying? For level 1, 2, 3, do you look for daily, weekly chart to be more precise? Nope. Don't look at the weekly or the daily. It's too much. You know, the weekly chart, okay, is gonna have all of this. If you focused on the weekly chart, you would not have seen this pattern. Okay, you would have probably waited for the weekly chart to close. You would have missed out on all sorts of entries. The only thing I look for is the hourly chart, the 15-minute time frame, okay? And then I'm jumping in between the 5-minute and the 1-minute. Remember, I'm a scalper by trade. So if I see a certain pattern happening on the 1-minute time frame, I'm good to go in it, you know? Where's that? Hold on. Where are we? Yeah, you got to understand with the 1-minute time frame, you know, the moving averages, you know, you'll see price hit the 800 EMA often, you know. It's very treacherous to trade the 1-minute time frame, but I've been doing it for so long. You know, when you see price pulling away, close above below the 200 day, you know it's coming back up to test the 50. You know, pings to the low, double tap, up it goes, retest the previous, drop, high. You know, you're always on edge with the 1-minute time frame. You know, you're putting money on me, guys. Look, we can be wrong as well. I hope you guys don't think I can't be wrong. I can be wrong. You know what I mean? Look what was going on this week, man. We were trying to catch this W at the bottom. You know, we caught that W. Look, drew one W there, didn't work. Drew another W, didn't work. But we always said it has to close above the M3. I kept saying it to you guys. We need to close above the M3 before we can convict that this W is the new formation. All right? It didn't do it. We wait, and it carried on. It dropped down. Then I said it to you guys here. It has to close above the M3 for us to convict it. It has to go above the 200 day, 50 day. I was saying it continuously. And then before you know it, ping to the low, it came back up. Closed above the 50, closed above the 200 and the 800, came back, retested it. And then bang, look where we at. You know, someone must have made a lot of money on this move. 845 pip move. 845 points. What the fuck is that? I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Does anyone want one? Are we having the tea strong or milky? How do we have them? Would you like some tea? Guys, we are at war. Don't you get it? We are at war with the market makers. You know, we always, you know, the basis of war is decided on a cup of tea, man. Lock, stock, is it? Yeah. Did you know that the British Empire was founded on cups of tea? Yeah, that is it. That's what it was. All right, then. So, new hourly candle, guys. Just have a look at what the hour is saying. Okay, let's just take a look at the hour for a minute, guys, so you can understand something. All right. Lots of wiggly lines. Okay, appears to be locked in. Okay, so always remember, all right, with the hour candles, right, the signal lines, the EMAs, the 5 and the 13, all right, as long as price closes above it, it's a good break. So for example, crypto, if you're there, okay, this is what I was talking about. Let me know if you're there, bro. I need to know if crypto wealth is there. We will never know, fish buster, we will never know how long Bitcoin will drop. Okay, we know it will retest a moving average. Back again to the importance of the moving averages. We know for a fact that Bitcoin will come and retest the moving average. Is crypto wealth there? You're in at 38.99. Let's have a look at where this guy's entered. You got in at 38.99. Yeah, we don't even need to be having this conversation with you, my friend. You're sitting nicely, man. You got in at 38.99. You got yourself a nice move there. You're chilling, mate. You're good. But we will expect it to come back down here. We've crossed over the 800 EMA, guys. That's huge. Absolutely huge, even on the hourly time frame. The hour time frame. So the 800 EMA on the 15-minute time frame is the 200 EMA on the hourly time frame. Just remember that, okay? So we are waiting for Bitcoin to come back down, retest. But the only time we know it's going to come and retest it is if it closes below the 5 EMA and the 13 EMA on the hourly chart. These two EMAs have to cross each other on the hourly, okay, for us to convict that there's going to be a downtrend from it, all right? So price will pull back, okay, then it might regulate. It will do exactly like this. Look what's happened here. EMAs have crossed. This cross here and close below implies the downward swing, and that's what happened, okay? When it crosses above, right here, it crossed above and closed above it. You know you're in for a good run to the upside, okay? When it does this, when it drops and then comes back up, okay? If the EMAs don't cross, you know it's a false move, all right? Crypto, there you go. So did you hear what I was just saying there about the EMAs? So good, Pietro, man. Ah, you're back in, Pietro. What's good, man? Up the scaffold again. No worries, Pietro, man. Diamond Fox, what's going on? There you go. Because it's deflationary. Did you hear that, Crypto, about the EMAs? Let me know. God, the Bitcoin is moving nicely, guys. We should see the M5 on Bitcoin get hit very soon. You know, it's only... That's a big move, man. It's a very, very sharp... It's a slow, steady move, but it's a sharp move at the same time. You know? And if you notice the candles, there's strong closes to the highs. You know? Strong closes. Nothing has been taken at the lows. You know, they're not interested in getting prices lower. Look at that. Strong. There's no pins on those. Let's go zoom in. Look at these. Look, there's nothing there. No pin there. No pin there. You know, they've got no interest in sending price higher. I mean, interest in sending price lower. X, what's good, man? Okay, crypto wealth. We've got your attention. Here we go. I was talking about the EMAs. Okay, earlier on when I was telling you about the 5 and the 13 EMA. All right. So when you see on the hourly chart, so you use the hourly to determine where you are in the cycle as a whole. Okay. So if we were to look at this candlestick here, we can see that the EMAs, the 5 and the 13, the 5 is the yellow, the 13 is the red. All right. We can see that price has closed above it and those EMAs have crossed. When they cross and price closes above those EMAs, you know you're in for a good run to the upside. All right. Likewise, when you see it cross below and close below it, it's a downward swing. All right. And just remember, when you've got to be careful as well, price can break below the 5 and the 13. But if the 5 and the 13 haven't crossed, okay, with the drop down, you know it's a fake move. Okay, like here, look at this. You can see it's dropped, went below it, but it closed back above it. Below it, closed back up. Below it, closed back up. Look at how they manipulate, guys, even down to the point with EMAs. You know, how many guys who would have saw that and said, you know what, it's going to go down because it's penetrated the EMAs. Okay, and they probably would have went short because they wanted to be, you know, they're thinking they can beat the market. Well, the market brought price back up. Did it to them again there, did it to them again there, did one massive jump down, and then it just started the trend and closed above it. Remember, 5 crosses down over 13. No, so it doesn't need to, look, on the hourly, okay, the signal to tell you that things are going to change is when the price closes above the 5 and the 13, okay, on the close. It has to close above it and they have to have crossed. When they've crossed, you've got a signal, all right? You can take your trade in relation to, you know, the general context of what's happening in the market, okay? You know you've got yourself a setup. Now, I'm not saying you can just simply just trade crosses of 5 and 13s, okay? Because you want to do them in relation to the peak formation. Because look, the peak formation here, we were whilst the peak formation was forming, we were waiting for this EMA to get ready to cross. It did it there, okay, but it automatically bounced back. All right, there was no widening of the EMAs. For confirmation, you want to wait for the EMAs to widen, and that would have been probably on this candle here. Okay, so if you entered here, happy days, you would have been in profit. All right, it would have come back, but it didn't close below it and the EMAs didn't cross over. So you know you're in a good move to the upside. Okay. right? They're taking money, they've been putting money in Bitcoin because look, they're pausing Ethereum. All right, this is going to go up. They've paused Ethereum and they're riding Bitcoin. It's like fractional disparity across the Forex pairs as well. You know, when they're moving the majors, you know, when they're trying to hold certain crosses, all right, they keep them in a zone and then they move the majors as such. Mad shit, man. It's crazy. It doesn't. Private coin doesn't give me Dogecoin through this company, IC Markets. They don't give me Dogecoin. I mean, actually, I don't. Hold on. Is Dogecoin Bitcoin? Is that Dogecoin? No, it's not Dogecoin, is it? No. Wait a second. Go to Market Watch. If your Market Watch doesn't say crypto on it, right click on Market Watch and then show all. See, it should say it. Show all. So what we got? Peercoin, Namecoin, Americoin, EOS, Ripple, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, that, natural gas, oil, platinum, palladium, China. Got some decent pairs here, but I don't even touch any of these guys. I don't touch any of them. It's all in Forex for me. That's where all the nice, easy cycles to be found are there. Is there any more? All products, okay. Litecoin, Bitcoin there. I need to use TradingView. I don't really use TradingView, to be honest with you. Dogecoin. Here we go. What's Dogecoin doing? Let's have a look at Dogecoin. Request by private company. He wants to see Dogecoin. Holy shit. They're still going, man. It is still going. Wow. That is crazy. One day as well. Strong buy. Yeah, right. That is crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. Sync Motion, thanks very much, man. Are those other channels really that bad? Do they really pump shit to people? It's unbelievable, man. The dollar is shorting itself. Let's have a look at the dollar. This is how I break down a chart. Oh, hello. So peak formation, W pattern here. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Peak formation locked. Retest 50-day. Move up. Off we go to the rise. Level 1. Okay. So now we are forming. We have fake level 1. Level 1. Fake level 2. Fake out. Right. We're still expecting one more push to the upside. One more push to the upside with dollar yen before we do form a peak formation. So we have got peak formation, rise, drop, rise, drop, consolidation. Right, slowing down. And up we go. That's what we're waiting for. Nice, slow down, what the fuck. Okay, just waiting for this. Just fucking crashed it up. Whoa, man, what's going on? What on earth are you doing? Anyway, let's go back to Ethereum in the hour. Oh, what's going on here, Ethereum? What are you doing? What have you got for me? Pin to the low, back up. Look at this, a lovely rejection from there. Trying to take all the guys with the shorts. Yeah, let's go short Ethereum, man. Woohoo, let's do it. Yeah, give me your liquidity, Mr. Market Maker. What you got for me? Bang. And return price up. So the M4 now is being tested, guys. You could say that we've got ourselves a nice little W formation here. Okay, we get W formation. We could rise, pull back, continuation. In the grand scheme of the chart, though, okay, we are expecting another move to the upside. It is paramount. It has to move up to be in line with the cycle. No worries, private company. Diamond Fox. You know what? If they pump Ethereum, right, you guys better be ready at the trigger because that's a once in a lifetime opportunity to make a quick flip. All right. I think we're all like, we're watching these lives, we're doing these live streams all the time, monitoring price. All right. We're going to see that activity. Okay. And they're going to do it not when everyone's asleep. They're going to do it at the most liquid time. All right. And we're going to be awake for that. Okay. So when they do move price, if they do it and they send Ethereum to like, I don't know, something stupid like 20 grand, for example, depending on the move, how they do it, whatever amount of Ethereum you guys have got, sell it, get rid of it, because that's not a normal thing to happen. It's like winning the lottery on a move in the market. And that anyone that decides to hold it, Jesus Christ, man, just get out. You would have sat and absorbed the move to the upside. Get out, because it's only going to drop back. I mean, personally, if it did happen to me and I'm I do hold Ethereum and it happens and it goes all the way that high, and I'm waiting for the high to hit, I'm going short. And I'm going to try and get my short in as quick as possible because they will stop everyone from going short, all right? And then they will wait for price to come back down to regulation zone. And that's when I will probably sell. I would have locked in an unbelievable profit. It would have broke the bank completely. But, we're just wishful thinking here, guys. You made your tuition fees back. That's good, man. The way they move price, right, is they buy in blocks. They must have something arranged between them where they all go to either one account and they max out, okay, the position size for each account. So, for example, you've got one guy who's got an account, they all agree to give him the money, and he goes and buys a massive amount with his account. Another guy opens another account or has an account, he buys, and loads of people put money in his account. The Redditors are a very tight-knit community, man. You know, they are. If anyone was to, if the world was to go through a digital war, I'd be scared of the Redditors, man. They are ruthless. You know, I won't be bothered about people on Facebook. I won't be bothered about Instagram's army, you know, Twitter's army, TikTok's army. It would be Redditor's army I'd be scared of, man. You know? Private company, I wouldn't say buy now, man. You know, I'm not to simply just buy now. I mean, if anyone's going to buy now, it's only going to be a short-term trade, guys, you know, because you could buy now, right? But price could snap back. We're waiting for it to break M4, come back, retest it and continue. I've been saying it so many times, guys, and it's exactly what happened. Look, it happened here. It broke out, came back to retest, and then we rode it, okay? The retest confirmation, your entry, okay, as I said, up, comes back down, rise. You could have either entered at the break of that, or you could have entered here. That's my entry. That's my entry, because I want to be with the momentum before it builds. Yeah, so I get in here so that the momentum rides out. All right. And then if you got in here, you would have got the last three pushes, the climax pushes, 1, 2, 3 to the high. Market makers, what's good? You know? See, that's a safe trade. But this is an advanced trade. And if anyone's prepared to take a trade like that, take the trade. You know? But you'll get to that, guys. You will get to this stage. You'll have the confidence to trade that. Some guys, you know, some of you might already want to take that trade already. No questions asked. You know, there's no problem with that. All right. But the wisdom is a lot of people will be like, wait for it to retest it, break out high. A lot of people would retest and wait for it to test, because normally what would happen is it would go up, pull back, which is exactly what it did. It pulled back. And the guys that went on the break of this, okay, had their drawdown hit, okay, and then it broke out. You know, that's why my entry being here, I'm only having very limited drawdown. My stop would be here because they've got the money trapped. They ain't coming back down here again. They can't, because they've got the money trapped. If they let the money continue to go down here, they're going to allow the short sellers to earn a profit. That's not what market makers are about. They don't want you to see a profit because they're using your money to make a profit for themselves. You know? What's Ethereum doing? Let's zoom into the chart. Okay. We'll just bring this down here so we've got nice view. Okay. What we got here? Cover Bitcoin chart. Okay then. Ah, look at Bitcoin, man. M5 in sight, guys. I said to you, M5 in play. And that's on the hour chart, man. Look at that. M5 coming. Look, Bitcoin has done exactly the same formation as Ethereum. Okay? Exactly the same. W formation. All right? Level 1, break. Level 2. Level 2 is moving nicely. There's a little bit of a secret with the level 2, guys. The level 2 is usually the market makers letting the retail traders send price in a direction. Now, market makers usually step into the level 2 to help them push it up further, okay, just to induce more liquidity. And then when level 3 comes, that's when the market makers step in and start making it choppy. Level 3 is a choppy range. Look, this is a level 3. Choppy range, peak formation, done. Off we go. Now just look at Bitcoin. Look at that. M5 in play. Look at that. I don't see why we can't see 34. It's M5. We might see a bit of a pullback, okay? But, you know, it's It's recovering previous positions. Look at that, the red candle, it's coming back. It's recovering previous longs that they opened on the way down. They're now closing them on the way up. That's not by mistake. You know? Look how aggressive Bitcoin is moving, man. Wow, look at that. Pins to the low, pins to the low. They're working the highs, man. Look at that. M4's been taken out. We should be expecting a slight pullback now. We should be hitting a slight pullback. But the M5 is in play. We have got the cycle on lock with Bitcoin. Okay, this is a beautiful level 2, man. Where are we at? Hold on. Let's do it again. I hope you guys ain't sick of me drawing it, because you guys need to get it in your minds, because you're going to be drawing these cycles yourself. Okay, peak formation locked. Level 1, level 2. Okay. Could you imagine if anyone had entered that today? God, and it's exactly the same with Ethereum as well, man. Ethereum did just that. Look at that. Ethereum, back up here. It's great looking at it, isn't it? Level 1, break, up it goes. Damn, man. Here we go. Bitcoin, what are you doing? Look at Bitcoin. Wow. Guys, listen, you never knew that was going to happen. Well, we kind of did know it was going to happen, because it was respecting the cycle. Okay? But XLM really going mad. Yeah, look, guys, the altcoins are moving because of Ethereum. Notice how Ethereum isn't going anywhere yet. They're holding Ethereum. They're holding Ethereum because they're going to move it shortly. You know, all the fashionable buyers are going into Bitcoin right now. All right, everyone's waiting. Ethereum's going to do its move in a bit. They're probably holding it for Hong Kong, Tokyo. Where are we at with Tokyo? Half an hour, guys, till the Tokyo Open. God, man, my chart, it's not big enough for Bitcoin's move. Look at that, man. It's shrinking my chart. Right, hold on. Right, hold on. Just trying to sort something out, guys. By Ethereum, it's moving. You mean it's going to rise, or we pull back then rise. We've effectively had the pullback as such to the 50-day, and it's rejected it both times. All right. But what's happening is they're just consolidating. They're just riding sideways. Oh, we've got a bit of a volume here. After level 3, a bit of a shitty Santa Claus, man. Okay, after the level 3, this is what we're expecting at level 3. At level 3, back again, pattern. W formation, rise, level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 3, we have the M formation, right? And after level 3, we have the ride down, up, peak formation, rise. It's the same shit over and over again, you know. But things are changing about now. Bitcoin's starting to consolidate. I should hope so. It doesn't look like it wants to, man. It looks like it's coming back and pinging this. Man, there's a lot of strength with this. Nah, man. I'm trying to get it so, because if you guys want to go and get the indicator from the Discord, okay, I've made it so it's locked, but I want to try and unlock it. Edit channel. Permissions. Guys, can you tell me if you can... Hold on. How does this work? Okay. Right, guys. Okay. No, it's not in the last leg of the M. It's not even considering an M. But although I like what you're saying, that it could be an M. Okay, but there's the trick right there. Okay, there's the trick. You could have an M here. You got pushes to the high, M, okay, and then down. All right. What could happen is this could effectively be an M, okay, come back down, test the 50-day, and then perform a W and then go back up, okay? So we just got to wait for the pattern to see. But right now, okay, we're in the main peak formation. So yeah, you could say that's an M, all right? But for it to be a valid M, it would need to break the 50-day, break the 200, retrace, and then continue for it to be a valid M. All right. But it can also be a small M, drop, rise, peak formation, back up to the upside. They could start the W formation at the 200-day or even the 800-day. So yeah, you know, if you're looking at the patterns in that sense. Well, this is what this, it could go down and ride the 50-day, but then it could bounce straight off it and go back up. Okay. Because as much as you can see an M here, you can also see a W, you know? All right, guys, look. For some reason, it's private, okay? The actual Discord channel is private. I'm just going to try and get it so that it's not private, okay? But the link I'm going to post to the chat now, all right? are the indicators. Okay, so if you guys want to get the indicators, get them in, install them on your screens, do what you need to do. Okay, and if you've got any questions, just go into the Discord, and I can imagine you're all going to have questions. All right, which I'm quite scared to actually answer because I know what's going to happen. But I think you guys will work it out amongst yourselves. If there's really a problem with it, okay, just let me know, all right? And I'll sort it out for you guys. No worries. Don't worry about it. So there you go. I've just attached the Discord link with the indicators. Just go and download them. I'm going to buy a house, Diamond. Hmm. Man, what trading does, man. It makes you think like this, man. It sends you mad, you know? Man. No worries, Burger Merker, man. Where we at with the subscriptions? 938, so close. Has everybody liked the stream? Get liking the stream. I don't normally ask anyway. No problem if you lose money, you blame me. This is exactly what people do, man. You know, they'll just blame me. I never tell you when to buy anyway. I just say this will be a good move or this will be a good trade. This will be a good trade. Guys, look, if you trade, you trade with diligence. If you guys can't accept a loss, this game isn't for you. You know, don't be looking for someone else to blame. No, no worries, Kamarian, man. My life consists in being just being in the studio and looking at streams. Yeah, the Discord link is pinned to the top, but this other link that I've given is for the indicators, so what you guys are seeing on the screen, okay? So you've got the TDI as well, you've got this indicator, the RSI, which is like a fancy RSI. If you guys need me to explain to you how to understand this, okay, let me know and I'll just quickly talk about it because, you know, we need stuff to talk about on this stream. Kamarim, are you still? Yeah, Burger Mercury. See, this is it. Some people do watch a trade and they take everything they say 100%, you know, and that's the sad truth, you know. But if you're putting your life savings on it, that's bad news, man. Come on, you can't be doing stuff like that, you know, because you always got to remember, okay, how many times can you afford to be wrong? That's what you got to ask yourself, you know. How many times can you afford to be wrong? How many times can I afford to be wrong? You know? And when you ask yourself that question, you're going to work out if you are trading with too much money on the table. All right? Your goal now, guys, is to not try and make money. You know, your goal is to try and get trades correctly, you know, accurate trades, not perfect ones. Get used to and get consistent with placing a trade, accepting that the only thing you can control is how much money you're going to lose. When the trade is live, it doesn't matter what happens. That's why when I put a trade on, I don't care. All I know is if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose. You know, if my risk is like 1%. If it gets hit, it gets hit. I've already accepted that if the loss hits, it's 1%. Why am I going to be emotional about my loss being hit? I accepted it before the trade. So why am I going to be a bitch about it when it happens? You know, you can't do that because that's when you start fighting with yourself. You start saying, oh, you know what? I'm not happy that my 1% got hit. Don't pretend to be a trader. And then when it's time to become a trader, you're bitching and you're not actually doing what a trader needs to do. You have good intentions at the start, all right? But when the trade is live, you start getting agitated. Oh, I don't want it to hit my 1%. I can't afford to lose 1%. Well, what the fuck are you trading for, kind of thing? Oh, man. Isn't it working? Right. Guys, the Discord link that I just tapped, has everyone been able to access it? Oh, man, it's not happening. Wait there. Wait there. Right. Hold on. I'm going to send you guys all an invite. Days. Invite. I must have invited everyone here. Oh, God. Ken and Barbie, what was that about? What did I say? That's all you need. Right, hold on. It's in the indicators download. Right, if you click the indicators down, oh, fucking hell. Right, what's Ethereum doing? Now it looks like a dumb pig. Gonna test the 50-day. Let's just sort this out a second. Pietro. Pietro's online now. How is this gonna work? It says indicator downloads. That's where it's at. All right, guys, it's there. Guys, it's there. You should be able to access it now. How you doing, man? We're watching, this live's about Ethereum. We're catching certain moves by Ethereum, working out cycles, levels. I think now it's working, guys. You can download the indicators. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite, share the link, okay? Copy it. And here's the link again. There's the link to the Discord for the indicators. We ain't dropping, guys. We ain't dropping. We're testing the 50-day. Okay, we could actually go back down to test the 200. Remember, guys, we have been going upwards. We are expecting this drop. You know, we are expecting a consolidation. Correct. Raise. Exactly. The pullback is to make people believe that they're going to go short or give retail traders an opportunity to get in long at a lower price and then reveal the true intentions at a later point. The fact that it's not closing below the 50-day, okay, I'm not worried at all. But saying that, it could actually close below the 50-day and test the 200 and then continue to the upside. Who knows? Okay. But we're in line with the cycle. All right. Now, could the cycle end? Could we go back to what Berger Merker said, that we've got an M pattern here? Okay. We're only going to know if the push down to the downside is aggressive. All right. You need access permission. My God, wait there. Permissions, okay. Everyone. There you go. 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 Do what you need to do. Bam. There you go. That should be it, guys. If you go back into it, it should be it. Like, you can access it. I've allowed all the permissions on there. If it doesn't work from there, anyone that can get it to work, then I've got it right here. Permissions are all there. Contributors, you've got access to everything. Crypto, well, you've got access to it. So just let me know if you guys are actually getting any luck with it. Gotta wait till next one to unwrap the gift. You have a meeting when Tokyo opens. Oh, man. Like taking the Christmas gift wrapped up back to the shop with the receipt. Oh, what a guy. Paul, we're going to keep doing this, man. Don't worry. Oh my God, is there nothing there? We have it now. So do you have it now? Please, someone tell me you got the indicators, man. No files. Oh. You should have them. I might have to post them again. You know what? I'm going to download them to my phone. Have you got them, yeah? Wicked, wicked. Enjoy. Okay then. All right. All right, guys, we've got to pay attention to what's going on here. Okay, you could see a bit of aggressive behavior. What's going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin pulling back. Here we go. Some aggressive move. Right, Tokyo opens in 10 minutes. Right. Move 1.2 million on Dodge. Are you serious? Oh my God. Huh. In relation to it hitting the 20 and the 50s in the lower time frames, then when it hits the lower time frames, okay, the move may be short-lived. Okay, if you want to determine if the move's true, you look at the higher time frame. So on the hourly chart, okay, you can see it. It's nowhere. It's not even testing the 50-day. You know, it's nowhere near the 50-day. Look, it would have to look. It's too far away from the 50-day on the hourly. This is just continuous, consistent with a pullback. Okay, so we need to see. I was always saying we need to see a pullback to the 50-day after this move. You know, the 15-minute just dramatizes it. You know, we look at. Oh no. No. I ain't got nothing here. No, everything's fine. No, everything's fine, man. Everything's good. Stream's fine on my end. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. See what happens here, guys. Okay. Got 90 of you in the room. Wicked. If anyone's new here, make sure you join the Discord. Do what you need to do. There's indicators in there. Everything on the screen is there for you to be downloaded. This could be a short-term move to the downside. But there are too many things for it to take out for it to warrant a continue to the downside. It's just not enough for me. You know? This could be an M formation, guys. We got 3 pings to the high. Bringing it down, up, M. What could happen is it will drop, retest 50, test the 50, 200, and it will form a W formation back to the upside if the move to the upside is strong. Because you can do that. You can form a peak formation and then reset the formation and go into another formation. Okay? These are variations on the theme, remember that. Didn't hear my voice for 20 seconds, you're depressed. Someone's got $2 million worth of call options for GameStop. Whoa. See what I mean? Bought them for 20k 7 days ago. And the brokerage firm will not allow him to liquidate them. That's what I mean, man. You can have all these wild ass moves, but this is the problem with all these mad moves that, you know, that the Reddit users are creating. People are going to want to cash out on these moves, but the brokerage firms aren't going to allow them because it's the brokerage firm's money that needs to be paid out. You know, you're breaking the dealer. You know, we're in this game to break the dealer. On Forex, you know, the dealer's always getting tested in, you know, on my platform. You know, the dealer, I will never allow the dealer to exploit me in any way. You know, because in Forex, the patterns are so easy to find. Burger Merker, that is, you know what, that's brilliant. But it's easy to see. When you can see it in hindsight, you can see it in foresight. You've picked it up. You know, 3 pushes to the high. 1, 2, 3. Up it goes. M formation. Okay. I'd be very proud if you picked it up. You know, but we need to, for it to be a confirmed M, we are waiting for it to break through this 50-day. Waiting for it to break through the 50-day, because these two could be 2 shift candles. And if it is the break of the 50-day, what we look for is this. So we got 1, 2, 3, drop, retest, continuation. That's what we're waiting for. Okay, you can either enter there, okay, or you can enter here. Burger, yo, dude, it doesn't matter if you're right. Happy days. If you're not, doesn't matter, because the market makers will get into a habit of making you see things. Okay, they want you to see M's. They want you to see W's. The wrong ones. It's the right ones they don't want you to see. You know, because right now, look, you've got 3 pins to the low. 1, 2, 3. If this candle stays like that. You know, it's consistent with market maker manipulation right there, making guys believe we're going short. So what could happen is this candle will close above the 50-day here, and then the next candle, which will happen in 2 and 3 minutes time, okay, will seek out and move to the upside, which could effectively be a morning star pattern. You know, bang, bang, bang. You know, there's those retail candlestick charts. Tokyo in 3 minutes time. So what they could be doing here, guys, okay, is a term called a stop hunt low rise. Okay, stop hunt low rise. So they trigger the stop hunts. Sorry, they trigger the stops for the guys who are going long. Stop hunt low, and then they rise the market. All right, that's effectively what could happen. And it does look consistent with it, because look, pings 1, 2, 3. They hit the level 3 times. Yeah, the significance of the number 3. You know, when they say to you, you've got a trend line, okay? You've got a trend line. When it hits price 3 times, okay, you go short or you go long. You know, that's how they trap retail traders with these bullshit strategies. Godzilla versus crypto, what a guy. It's more like crypto versus Godzilla, man. No one's buying now, man. No one's buying. Okay, then. Oh, accumulator, look at this. Very interesting. What are you doing, Ethereum? Tokyo in 1 minute. Tokyo's just as good as open now. Pre-market orders. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's rejecting that area. Here we go. Tokyo's open. Here we go. What you got for us, Tokyo? Rejection of the 50-day. It failed to break below it. Ooh, stopping volume. Look at that, stopping volume right there. Come on, Ethereum, what you doing? What we got here? They really like this area, don't they? They're not letting that go any lower. It can only be consistent. It's to pull back to the 50-day. Could test the range, or the M4. We'd be looking for another hit to there. You're in 1335. You're in long. Okay. Where's your stop? Where's your stop loss? What's your risk? We can speculate that it's an M or a W, but the only way we confirm it's a W if it pulls away from this area, but it works in threes. 1, 2, 3. Working a level. They're working the lows. They're taking the orders here. Bang, bang, bang. Now they're going to try and trap those guys who believe are going short and send price higher. Got a buy on the 9-minute for Bitcoin. 1254, should I hold it? Hugo, you entered at 1254 long. You entered at 1245 long. Give me a reason why you'd sell. Tell me why you would sell. If you entered here, right? 1245 long. You entered there. Tell me what reason you have for a sell. Look, stop hunt low. Stop hunt low, rise. This is the shift. This candle could be the shift candle where it shifts the zone and breaks out. Bitcoin, what you doing? Bitcoin, look at the stopping volume, guys. Told you about this before. Stopping volume, where we at? Look at that. They took out shorts, guys who thought it was going to go short. Okay. Look, EMAs. It broke below, but it didn't cross. Fake out. Stop hunt low, rise. Ethereum. Stop hunt low, rise. Hits the level 1, 2, 3. Hugo, I'd say you would only really need to start getting worried, okay, if price was down here at the pivot, because then you could actually still close it in a profitable position, you know. So don't be nervous. If you're really nervous, set yourself a stop. Bring up your stop. Bring it down to the 200-day here, okay, and be happy with that profit. But it's all down to your objective as a holder or a trader of Ethereum. If you're trading Ethereum, okay, and you've just made from this point all the way up to here, close your trade and start again. But Don't make the mistake of being a trader and then automatically an investor, or being an investor and then turning into a trader afterwards. You know, you need to stick to a one type of trader personality, because then you start making the mistakes. You start entering the size that a scalper would have as an investor kind of thing. So you're putting large bets down that you only need for a short moment as a scalper, you know? It's dotted. It's faint. It's a dotted line there. That's the 25 weighted EMA, the WEMA, weighted EMA. Okay then, sit tight. Hector, how you doing? Should I sell my Ethereum right now? I'm up 30k right now, and I'm really worried about another dump. Hector, why would you be worried about another dump? You're up 30k. If price came down to the pivot point, you'd still be up. You know? Don't worry. You take action when the chart starts showing you that it's time to get out. You know? We've got to ask ourselves, guys, what are they? Ask yourselves this. What do the market makers want the retail traders, the weak money, the dumb money to think? It wants the dumb money to think that they're looking to go lower because they're pinging the lows. They're taking the spikes to the low. Why are they bringing price down and coming back up? Down, coming back up. Down, coming back up. They got busy here. They could have shifted the zone. Why did this candle not close below the 50-day? I mean, this candle closed here and then bang, they could just shift the zone. It all depends on what they do at this moment in time. We will never know what they're going to do next. Okay? Because much as the candle charts, the charts are painting a picture, we always have to keep in the back of our mind that anything can happen. You know? Make hope happen. $94 of you in here, man. That's awesome, guys. If you're new, you know, thank you very much for passing through. All right, 94 of you. That's awesome. Here we go. Let's zoom into Ethereum. Let's get up close and personal with her. What are you doing? Here we go. Thank you to whoever subscribed. Here we go. Ethereum. What do you want to do? Here we go. I think I need to make another cup of tea. Okay, come on. Bitcoin's stopping volume is really important as well. Let's see what it's done. Look at Bitcoin, man. Look at that stopping volume confirmed. You know, stop hunt low rise. Shake out the idiots. Bang. Use their liquidity. Use their liquidity to start the run up. Make them believe Bitcoin's going to drop. Okay? And they did just that. And then they completely reversed it. Bitcoin, what did I say? M5, yeah? We said M5. We could even hit the range weekly high. You know? There's your green candle. We could see climatic behavior, guys. We could see climatic behavior. I'm going to keep Bitcoin up. Okay, over here. All right. Goodness gracious me. Come on, Ethereum. When are you going to move? Look how close we are to the M5. Where was the support on the M3? The M3, where are you? M3, there's your support. Ping, look at that. Ping down to the support, to the M3. Okay, price closes and stays above the 15. So the 5 and the 13 EMA, the 25 and the 50 and the 200. Okay, that would be a confirmation buy right there. Okay, wow, look what Bitcoin's doing, guys. Look what she's doing. Like, wants someone give it a fart. Climatic behavior is when the market makers are making guys step in, climatic candles, the rush. It's fashionable to buy Bitcoin now because it's making highs. Oh, retail traders, look, it's rising quickly. I don't want to miss out. How many people are feeling like that about Dodge? You know, before you know it, they'll try and reverse it, squash out all the guys that went long, take their stops that they put below because they know they've entered in a really risky space. So they put their stops about 10, 20 pips behind price. Market makers will whip price right back down, take out their stops, use the liquidity from the stops to send price back up again, and really messing with the heads of the guys who were in the first instance. And they will repeat that process back and forth until they start the peak formation. M5 price for Bitcoin, it's labeled there 34,487. That's the Bitcoin price. Can you mark the entry point in Ethereum? Can I mark an entry point? The entry point for Ethereum, guys, is I need the M4 to be broken, retest continuation. So this is what we're looking for. We're protecting ourselves if things don't happen, okay? We're waiting for price to break out of here, pull back, and break to the upside. So this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for this to happen. Okay, waiting for it to break, pull back, continuation. Now, here could be the V, okay? We're looking at this here, the divergent down here. A shark fin should appear here. The RSI should turn back up, okay? Which will confirm that we could be entering long, all right? But I'll need it to break above M4, retest it and continue. Some guys might not have the patience for that, but what kind of win do you want? Do you want a nice win or do you want a fucking good win? You know? What price do I think is good? I'm not in a conviction of selling Ethereum, you know, not there, not yet. Don't want to get caught in that. Right now we are still in the peak formation. Oh, for God's sake. We are still in the peak formation of Ethereum right here. Until this peak formation is taken out, there's no point to sell. The Redditors, man. Good evening, Adam. How you doing? My thoughts on other alts like Cardano and Chainlink. Crypto wealth, that's I think, you'd be good for that. I don't really pay attention to other cryptos, to be honest with you. Oh, I've got some Stellar. Got some Raven Coin. What else did I got? I got some of that Chili's. That's a good little platform. Getting the football teams involved, Crypto wealth is a very, very, very active trader on these trades, man. Fair play to you, bro. If we look at Bitcoin, wow, you've got a gap up in Bitcoin. Guys, here's an example of climatic behavior. Bitcoin will probably hit the range weekly high, make the range weekly high, pull back. We could be looking at forming a M pattern on Bitcoin. All right, we go to the hourly. Look at that, man. Look at that. Oh, it's not really great, to be honest with you. It's actually not that great. Okay, we've been dropped. Yeah, we could be on the start now, guys, to a big run with Bitcoin. We'll get a pullback and then a continuation. Yeah, that's me there. Okay, here we go. Watch this. You could have probably the largest W happening right now. Remember when I said to you, cycle within a cycle? Yeah, you got the W formation here. Right? Bitcoin, M5, happy days. Easy. Easy. Uh-oh. She's crashed. Okay. Ethereum, what are you doing? There you go. Ethereum's on its way, guys. Ethereum's on its way. Bitcoin, look at you. M5 in sight. Range weekly high in sight. Interesting behavior by Bitcoin and Ethereum, big time. Looks like the 3 pushes to the low on the 50-day right there are consistent with a move, another move to the upside. And we ain't even got the Hong Kong session yet, guys. Wow. It's lovely, isn't it? When you see the candle behave like that. Okay, Ethereum's making a move, guys. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum's making its move. M4. M2 equals M4 achieved. Look at that. That was there from yesterday. Look, the move to the upside as such is not fully confirmed. I know we're getting excited about Ethereum right now, but for Ethereum to really show us that it's got the strength, we need it to break out of M4, pull back, test it, continuation. What it could do is it could just completely blast through M4. This pullback here, okay, could be the continuation for it, okay? Because technically it did break it, but it didn't really break much, and it pulled back straight away below it as well, okay? So for me, this is where you come to starting to preserve capital. you know, and sticking to a criteria. We're waiting for Ethereum to break through M4 and show ground that, you know, it wants to break through it. Once it breaks through it, okay, which is probably now, it's going to look to go to the upside, take out the previous day's high, which is a nice little target area, okay, and then it's going to look to come back down. So it's going to do this, break out, come back down, rise. You either got entry on there or you got an entry here just after the breakout, confirmed retest of the breakout, okay. We're at the, here we go. We've got the shark fin here outside the volatility band. The RSI is, we're looking for the RSI to continue to cross over the red line, the red signal, and then go over the market base and work its way up. Okay. There we go. All right. Clockwork. Let's keep an eye on it. Look at Ethereum go. We said earlier on, stop hunt low, rise. Trap the short sellers. Bang. Kamarian, yeah, I should be sleeping, man. You know, I got a 2-year-old that loves 6 o'clock in the morning. You know. Hello, George, Ringo, Paul, John. There we go. Okay, previous day's high. You know, as a scalper, I would probably take this as a trade, but I'm not telling you guys to take it. Do not take any trades. You're not taking no trades until this formation has completed. Okay, it's all about the safety trades. We will always have an opportunity to enter. Ethereum, you are performing exactly the way we need you to. Bitcoin, starting to stall. One more push to the M5. Ethereum now is having her turn. We have now got effectively, right? We are now working level 3. So we are now waiting for level 3 to make its move because we've got level 1, rise, level 2, there. Now we're waiting for level 3. Level 2 ends here, level 3 starts here. Okay, back to the chart. Let me draw it again. Peak formation, level 1, level 2, level 3, peak formation. Don't bloody crash. Okay, drop down, level 1, level 2, and so forth. Oh, Ethereum, look at you. Exactly what we need you to do. Exactly in line with what we're talking about, guys. Ethereum is following the principle of cycles. Okay? And that's what's great about it. Now this is the break that we needed of the M4. We need a nice, each of these levels needs a clean break. The clean break that it takes, then we look for a pullback and then return to the upside, entry. London, man. 100 people in the room. Here we go. Right, guys, this is really important here. This candle is really important. All right. We've still got half an hour left till Hong Kong. All right. So what's going to happen is they're going to pump price up, take out some key level. Okay. And then they'll try and retrace back. The retrace will be a controlled retrace. And by the time Hong Kong opens, we'll probably take out the M5 unless we do that now. Okay. But look how great that is. Exactly in line with what we wanted it to do. Here we go. Again, level 1, level 2, level 3 peak formation. Okay. That's what we're waiting for, guys. What a terrible eraser, man. I may draw it nicely for you, so you haven't got to worry about it seen. Ethereum, you are the best, man. So you're not too far, man. Well, you are a little bit, but depends on the in forex. Yeah, in forex, I'll jump into the trade, but it depends really, because when I'm trading in forex, I'm only looking for 50 pips, and I'm dropping size on there, man. You know, I'm putting size on the trade. You know, rather than opening, you know, like 10 positions, 1 lots. You know, I'll just open 10 lots in one trade. What is Dodge? Wow. Oh, you did say you are new to crypto. Fair enough. You're going to RBs. 105 of you in here. Nice to have you guys, man. It's good to have you in here. Stop loss at 1440. Make hope a habit. Are you shorting Ethereum right now? You're shorting Ethereum. Tell me you're not shorting Ethereum. Michael, what's good, man? Okay, previous day looks like it wants to get taken out. Has Bitcoin hit M5? Has Bitcoin hit M5? Or not just yet? Ethereum is starting to stall. Look at that pump, man. Look at that pump. This candle, guys, is called shifting the zone. Okay, it's shifting the zone. So they're accumulating contracts in this area, making guys believe that we're going to go short, spike to the 50, pull it back. Okay, make traders believe that we could be in for a short run, trap them, get their money in good. Okay, did it again. Make a rise to the high, make them believe that it's the third touch that is failed, and it brings price back. They do a stop hunt low, okay, and then they shift the range, completely squash all the retail traders that trade off the retail books that you buy off Amazon that say if it hits a level the third time, okay, and it doesn't go any further, pull back, enter and go short. Well, they did exactly that. Stop hunt low, rise, and up we go. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Aiden, what's good, man? I'm longing with 6.7 ether times 8 leverage. Don't know if it's smart to build onto it or break. It's confirmed. Wait till you've seen a good size profit before you start building into it. So effectively the profit that you've got is covering you with the leverage exposure. That's what you want, you know? Okay, half an hour, guys. Half an hour. New 15-minute candle has been printed. Ethereum has done its move. Hope you guys are taking this in, man. You notice we ain't talking about indicators. We're talking about price. We're talking about price in relation to the cycle. Once you know the cycle, okay, the pattern can be as pathetic as it needs to be. It needs to respect the cycle. We got one more push to the upside, and then we're going to look to retrace. Okay, that retrace will be the peak formation. How strong that peak formation is, we don't know. We got to wait for it to print out. It could actually complete a peak formation up here, come back down and do a very small retrace to the moving averages, okay? And then bounce off the 50-day and up we go. There you go. Previous day's high has been hit. We're going to see momentum. For any of you guys that want to take small intraday trades, you know, just wait for the retrace. I mean, it all depends on what your priorities are, guys. You know, we're about catching the cycles. AMG, what's good? M5 price for Bitcoin is about to be hit. 34,487 as expected. There you go. There's your momentum, guys. To be honest with you, we're going to hit the range weekly high. Range weekly high is a 34,873. Why? Because we're close to a whole number. Okay. So the range, look at that. M5 is going to get taken out completely. Range weekly high is next. If the range weekly high is close, okay, 9 times out of 10, we're going to be hitting that. Look at the price pumps of Bitcoin, guys. All right. Let's bring up Ethereum. Off you go. M5 for Ethereum also. Whole number, 1400 number is there. Whole number phenomenon. Spoke about it in the last few videos. We're going to bring Bitcoin chart up as well. Here we go. M5. Let me just get rid of these yellow lines so it's clear on the chart for us. Come on, Bitcoin, take out M5. We haven't hit M5 yet. Hey team, I'm FOMO man. Wish I brought it earlier. If one is looking for an entry, shall wait for a pullback? My friend, we're not looking for an entry yet for Ethereum. Wait for a pullback. We're waiting for a pullback. I'm trying to give you safe trades, guys. To be honest with you, I'll be entering, like, for me, on my preference as a trader, I'll be entering here. I would have been entering there. Okay. That's my entry. That's my risk level. That's my, because of what I'm understanding about the market here. Okay. I'm not expecting you guys to follow my trades as such, but I'm not expecting you guys to put pressure on yourselves to trade. Okay. Here you're seeing it in real time, how the cycles play out. What we're waiting for is price to rise out of M4, pull back, retest to M5. Okay, entry is either going to be at the break of there, or you can enter here. Make sure you cover your losses, guys. Make sure you don't expose yourself and trade light. Okay, accept how much you're happy to lose and then take the trade. You pay to play. That's how it works. That's good to hear, Ray, man. I'm glad. If you're Hector, if you're gonna sit, someone that invests for long term does not need to worry about these M5s and any speculation that occurs. It's just you and your long-term goal. If you're gonna hold Ethereum for a year, okay, you have no reason to look at price until a year has passed. When a year has passed and you open up your charts and you can see Ethereum is in profit, you fulfilled your obligation as a long-term investor. Okay, but like I said, don't be a trader and then turned investor if your trade's not going the right way. Also, guys, off topic, anyone that places any trades, if they don't see a profit within the first 2 hours, okay, scratch the trade. Get out. Oh, Hector, don't research, don't watch the videos, my friend. Don't watch the videos. You know, that's like if you say you've got a lump, if you say to you, if you can feel a lump on your head and you type into Google, I've got a lump on my head, the first thing that comes up is the worst thing. And then you start sending yourself crazy, you know? Aiden, what's good? Profit's 4K now. This is where I need help. Sell out a little when it's going up or build onto the trade. My problem has always been when to sell. Okay then. Your problem has always been when to sell. Okay, sell now. Take your 4 grand profit, okay, wait for the pullback and enter again. Take your profit. You know? It's not like you can't enter back in, Aiden. You're worried because you entered in one spot, you probably entered down here and you've seen this big move. You think this big move can't ever happen again. So you're fixing it in your mind. You're fixing it in your mind that you can't ever see a move like this again. Well, guess what? It can go back down to the level you entered. And very sharply too. So take your profit, close it, all right? Once you've closed your profit, you now have more leverage. So then when you enter again, you're not having to sit through a big move in order to make 4K anymore. Do you understand? You can sit and hold it for less. You know? The goal, guys, is to be able to buy big and hold for a short amount of time. You know? That's the goal. You know, my goal is effectively to become a 100 lot trader. You know? Open 2-3 positions at a time, 100 lots, bang, bang, and be in for like 5-6 pips, and I'm finished for the day. You know, that's the goal. What's Michael asking? Hold on. M5, yeah, M5. You said it right. Hands up. M5s are they're particular pivot points. It takes the extremes of the pivot. So this is the main pivot. Okay, it takes the high and the low of the day, and this is the median level. Okay, and these are just different levels of the pivot point itself. You know, it's resistance 1, 2, and 3, support 1, 2, and 3 as such. Okay, support resistance levels as such. Okay, not true, but they're like target profit points. They're all the same distance between each other. So it's 5. Yeah, so that's like 5, 5, 4, 1. M4, M3 is also 5, 4, 1, and 3 to 2 is 5, 4, 1. Yeah, there you go, something like that. And to 1 as well. Barney, how you doing? You're hooked but knackered. Trust me, I'm knackered as well, man. But you know, this is the game. This is the beast. You know, this is the nature of the beast. And if any of you are in the States right now and you're sitting watching this, man, it's you know, it's a good time for you to sit and watch. It's what, 7:30? Wow. So, indeed. Nice one, Jamie. I'm just going through your comments now, guys. 2K USD maybe in 4 hours. There you go, Jamie. How hard was it? That's what you need to ask yourself. Hugo, should I close and open a bigger position with profits? Don't increase your size if you don't have to. You know, just increase it incrementally. So when I say that, you know, increase as you're more confident. All right. Don't think by just because you made a nice stack of profit, you're putting it back in, you know, don't do that. Stick to a certain level of exposure. Once you've mastered that level of exposure, okay, move up a level. Remember, guys, if you're making money while you're learning, that's fine, okay? But don't develop the habits of overconfidence and thinking that this is a walk in the park. We're all enjoying ourselves at the fact that Ethereum and Bitcoin are going in the direction that we want it to go, okay? Yeah, it's all happy days. But always remember, you've got to pay yourself in this game because we never knew you were going to make that profit. Okay, when you purchased at the entry point that you got in, okay, you purchased on speculation. The element of uncertainty was there because it could have gone one or two ways. Could have hit your stop and you would have had to reevaluate, or it's gone in profit and here you are. Okay. Always expect that every position that you take is going to lose. Anything above that is a win. You know, you never knew it was going to happen. You never knew how much money you were going to make. A gambler will tell you how much money he's going to make, but a trader will tell you how much he's going to lose. Okay? Don't be the gambler. Don't look to focus on making money. Focus on making the right trade. You know? Accurate trades. You're not going to make them perfect, but you're going to be accurate at least. And get into the habit of being accurate. You know? Aiden, you closed out 3.8k. Happy days. Happy days. Have to leave tea bags in the cup now, so spoon stands up to get my hit. 3 a.m. here. Work tomorrow. Hector, sorry, Hector, there's no end of questioning. You can't ask enough questions, my friend. Nah, man. Hector, ask as many as you want, my friend. You told me to take up profit. Thanks for giving me that edge to close, mate. No problem. Guys, you know what the worrying thing is? If I didn't tell you to close, you guys would be sitting here, okay? You know, I've been there. Guys, I've been where I've had positions where I've made absolutely a ton of money. And I'm sitting looking at it. And I'm like, wow, that looks nice on my laptop. Great. And then before you know it, I'm back to my entry point and I'm thinking, where the fuck did the money go? That was me being confident, like thinking I've busted the market. Always pay yourself, guys. Okay? Just ask yourself, what do you have to do? If you guys are all working, okay? If you've got 9 to 5 jobs, okay? Look at the money you've just made. Ask yourself, what effort and work do you need to go through to earn that money? All right? And if it's a lot of effort, then thank yourself that you've just minimally made the same amount of money with no effort. All right? This is how you get humbled in the market, guys. And this is what the market does to you all the time. If you're not prepared to humble yourself, all right, and take what is given. Remember, the market gives to us. We don't take from the market. We get given. It gives it to us only if we allow it to. You know? Because when we put our money up, when the market provides us with the profit, we have to take it. You know? Don't bite the hand that feeds. You're making me religious and wet. What a guy. Religious and wet, man. Trader Angel. Man, I've got the titles, man. Master Angler. That's the title, man. Oh, no, guys, it's the motivation in trading. This is it. Is it better to trade with leverage other than just putting in for the long term? Well, if you're happy to sit with massive exposure, because that's what leverage will do, okay? Tokyo open soon, guys. If you're happy to sit with that exposure, then, you know, that's up to you, man. It's whatever you're comfortable with, okay? You have to just trade and be comfortable. If you're going in for long term, you can scale in, you know, reevaluate every single month and say, okay, we've got 35% profit. All right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that in there and probably add to my position, you know, scale in. Beastmaster, bro. Nah, you guys are too kind, man. It's all love. All day long, Barney. All day long, Stella, man. Just look at what problem it solves. Master Angler. The golden hue. There you go. And the week's not over. That's what I mean, man. You know, you got to value your time. Okay, guys, we're back in now. We're starting to see activity. Here we go. This is the result of Hong Kong pre-market. Okay, guys have come in. The market makers now come into Hong Kong. They've woken up. All right. They probably had a conversation with the guys at Tokyo. They've probably received the memo from the guys in the UK and New York. They're probably on the phone to the guys in New York right now. Okay. And they're saying, what's good? Yeah. They'll say, okay, we've got 300 million long up here, 200 million short down here, whatever it is. Okay. Now Hong Kong is going to work it. All right. They can see that they know there's a cycle happening. All right. So they're going to just pull up the memo and say, okay, we've got X amount. We need to send it up higher because of the cycle. You know, we got to stick within the ADR and let's get this party started. So we're going to sit back and enjoy the ride. Bitcoin just loves that M5 area. He really wants to hit it, you know? Yeah, Yanel Vargas, what's good? How you doing? Hi, you just got here. I'm still learning, but I think I should close for today. What do I think? Well, do you like the idea of being right on a trade? If you like the idea of making a profit, close your trade. And guess what? You can enter again. You know, there's always another opportunity to enter because that's the mistake, man. You guys think that just because you're in profit, you're never going to see a profit again. You know, pay yourselves, man. Get paid, get used to paying yourself because you're putting it out there. You're developing the habit of payment. What's the one thing we're all trying to do is trying to take money from this. Well, we need to get into the habit of doing it, not leaving it in there. All right? That's what we need to be doing. Get used to the habit of paying yourself. You know? Goddess, getting rejected. Let's see. Hong Kong, 10 to 9. Pre-market. Pre-market mullah. Notice how Bitcoin has just stopped. It's calmed down. One more push. They know it's coming. Firstly, I want to thank all of you, man. 101 of you in this room. That's brilliant. That's really good, guys. Thank you so much. And if you guys are picking out anything from this, you know, take it with you. You know, this is the whole point of the channel. You know, there's too much out there that's just making people do the wrong thing and bleeding money. You know, that's why trading has such a terrible name. Ah, my kind of girl here. The 1 minute time frame. What are you doing there, goddess? Hmm? You know, the 1 minute time frame, it provides you so much information. Yet every guru will tell you should never look at the 1 minute time frame. It's too much chaos. Are you mad? God. Nah, man. Dylan, what's good? You seen 45? I've got 99 here. Barney, take it easy, my man. Ray. Correct, Adam, with the W's. Okay, so the cycle itself, all right, it goes like this. You have peak formation W, rise, level 1, level 2, level 3, M pattern, and down level 1, level 2, level 3, W formation, rise, level 1, level 2. Funny how it always is the same shit. You know? It's always the same shit. What have I done here, man? Guys, can you make any recommendations on annotation tools? Because this tool looks like just wants to mess everything up for me. Has anybody, how are you guys finding the indicators? Are you installed them well? Has anyone got any questions? Because I haven't even seen Mr. Kamarian, man. You're tired. Oh, my days. Night's just going to start, my friend. It shows also that we've been streaming for 40. Are you having me on, Crypto? Mate, what do you mean it's been streaming 14 minutes? What's that about? Nah, man. 1335, should I hold? You entered at 1335, should you hold? 13, oh, it's quite close, isn't it? Okay, 1335. Oh, you took that entry. You took the test to the 50. Okay. 1335. Okay, yeah, depending on your risk factor, you're asking me because I don't know, are you over leveraged? Have you got a lot of exposure at that level? Tell me. Yeah, that's cool. Wicked. Wicked. Matt Crypto, where are you getting your stats, bro? Are you in the right stream? Like, it says 103 now. Like, it's awesome, man. 103 people. That's crazy. Here we go. Ethereum, what are you doing? You've hit yesterday's high. Okay? Come on. Stop bullshitting and waiting for Hong Kong to open. Let's go. Bitcoin, are you going to do the same thing? You've gone to the M5. Range weekly highs in sight. Okay. Let me check the Discord. What's going on? Right. Is Arno? Who's Arno? Who's asked me? Arnold. Okay, Arnold, are you the one that's asking me the question about the candles, yeah? Nikesh. He's wooden PC. Here we go, guys. Hold on. Let's just focus on this for a second. Previous day's highs taken out. We should see a couple of more candle pump to the upside. Okay, yeah. M5 looks like it's going to hit with Ethereum. I'm going for M5. Bitcoin will hit M5, no problem, but we want to see it hit the range weekly high. It's got the momentum to do so. People are backing Bitcoin. It's been moving, but we're in the cyclical move, guys. This is why. This isn't behavior that's coming to us at surprise. It's a cyclical move. Have you installed the PVSRA? Oh, you just had a baby. Oh, wicked, man. Congratulations, Andrew, man. Baby girl. Wicked. That is awesome. Wicked. That is awesome, man. Arnold, okay, look, have you installed the PVSRA? Because, and what you need to do is you open a new chart all right? And if you've installed the templates correctly, all you need to do is just right click, go to template, and it will say PVSRA black, PVSRA white, okay? That's what it will say. Oh man. That would have been awesome if you called it Ether. Maybe we could get, oh no, yeah, Ether that's the best name really. Everyone show love to Andrew, man. Seeing the birth of his daughter coming in, just in time for Hong Kong celebrations. Here we go. Come on, Hong Kong. Let it happen. But Hong Kong could really twist up the game and just completely send it south, you know? But they have no reason to do that. Why? Because they're in line with the cycle. Look at Ethereum. Pay close attention to the movements, guys. You'll get used to doing this and you'll start seeing how price moves up and down each time they're taking out a contract, taking out an order. When you start seeing those pumps, those little pumps that move quick, okay, in price, all right, you start to develop this sense of, it's like not, I'm going to say it, it's like an intuition. It's like you can sense the relationship of what's going on, what the market makers are doing. Are they wanting price to go higher? Are they closing their positions? Are they building shorts at higher prices and closing longs at the same time? Right, that's why then. Okay then. No, they're in the same file, my friend. Okay, so wait there. You should have, it's a zip file right there. I've just sent it. You need to click that. I've sent it in the chat, my friend. No, you got a file, and in that file the template's in there. Here we go, guys. Hong Kong's open. M5 is going to be taken on Bitcoin. If Hong Kong play ball, they might actually pull back a little bit and then continue. We're waiting for we could actually see our continuation down to M4 and then return to the upside. Or this could simply just be dismissed. This up and pullback could be this up and pullback. We won't know until it happens. Okay, exchanges are now making limited buys of certain securities. There you go. Hey, Victor. No worries, man. Nice to have you here, my friend. I know, man. Here we go. Crypto, you on this? Are you in on anything? Crypto, you could actually take a quick belt at this. You could take a quick pelt at the for the M5. You got the range weekly high in sight for Bitcoin. That's 30 above 35, just below 35. Wicked, Arnold. Wicked. 10-4. Yeah, man. Here we go. Remember, guys, in line with the cycle, we're expecting it to go higher because it has to finalize the last stage of the cycle, which is peak formation. You gotta pump it up. You know, I love internet humor, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? Look how aggressive Bitcoin is, man. Look at the pumps. He wants to go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. Principally, I just want it to tap it. Come on. Are they widening the spread? This is important. Are they widening the spread of Bitcoin? Let's look at the Bitcoin spread. Wow. Fucking hell. They're swaddling that. Look at that. Look at those spreads. Wow. Okay, then. See, by that principle, you need to be moving up. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. You're at the M5, man. Ben, Ben, when they break the resistance, pump 10%. Come on, man. Oh, here we go. Got a bit of a rejection now. Oh, this is on the hourly as well. What am I doing? Oh, aggressive move. This could be the retest, guys. This could be the retest continuation. Yeah, of course. This is why I don't do it either, man. Yeah, I will never trade crypto on that's why I said to the guys today in the Discord, do not trade off the platforms on MT4 that have crypto on there. Do not do it because the spread is wild. Look at the spread of Bitcoin. It just went to 8,000. You know, what is that spread, man? It's wild. Pop up the volume. That's a good song back in the day. And for anyone on the channel that's been, that wants forex, You know, over the weekend, what I do is I do a weekly breakdown of the pairs. All right. And with the week breakdown of the pairs, you're going to see this methodology of the swings, you know, of the cycles in much more detail. Okay. So I advise, you know, people to just keep an eye out for that video. There you go, rejection, guys. There's your rejection. Let's make the guys believe that we're going down short. We're at a high, you know. Manu, is Dodge still doing dodgy business? You just got booted of all trades. Why did your trailing stop get hit? See, this is why I don't like trailing stops, man, because this happens. You know? The trailing stop is as much as it's sold on the idea to preserve profits. Well, no, because now your position could actually go and smash out the range weekly high on Bitcoin. Do you know what I mean? You know, this is why when you trade, you don't necessarily need to have a stop loss if you're there monitoring it. Always have a stop loss, which is the absolute maximum risk that you will be happy to lose. Okay. In other words, if there's a market crash, you know, cover yourself as such. But that's why trailing stops, yeah, they know that traders use them and they know that it's moving up as they go. And I bet it's like 10 to 20 pips range, which is why the market makers, they always aim for a 20 to 25 to 50 pip range of stop hunting. Okay. And then they always bounce price back up. Where is the best place to make trades? Crypto wealth, that's your forte, my friend. I guess so. Ahmed, you bought 15K of Ethereum when it was at 700 and you've been trying to understand crypto since. I think you understand it pretty well, my friend. Building the nice setups, yeah? Okay, Ethereum. See what you're doing. You're rejecting the 50 M's. Okay. Mm. Okay, well, trading stock was firing at 300 on Bitcoin and 20 on Ether. Okay. Yeah, it's 15k of Ethereum. Tired, I need to close. I'm exhausted. Kamaria, man, if you're tired, bro, okay, set your stop and go to bed, bro. Don't do this to yourself, you know? Okay, Adam, you've got to understand, as much as people can hype up, you know, price, yeah, it's going to go up, it's going to go up, it's going to moon out and all that bullshit. Ultimately, we have to respect the cycle, okay? Now, the cycle is that, yes, it will hit 2K, all right? It's going to hit 2K, probably hit more, all right? But it's not going to happen in a fast move straight away, okay? They're not going to do it like that. They're going to do it on this principle. W formation up, M pattern, W formation, M pattern, all the way up. That's how they're going to do it. It's exactly how they do it. They need to do it like that because they know people think it's going up. So now they're going to exploit that. They're going to exploit the guys who go around saying, you know, Ethereum's going up, Bitcoin's going up, you know? Look at that lovely spread of Kiwi yen. These are the spreads you want to be dealing with, guys. Not none of this madness. Look at that. Nothing a good cuppa can't fix. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, I'm on my third cup of tea. Who wants one? It's just courteous to offer, right? Whether you get it or not, it's a different story. Ether will be at 10k tomorrow, bro. Don't lie to them. This is true, man. My days. 10k tomorrow. Wow. That'll be nice. Hope that answers your question, Adam. Is there anybody new in this live? Is anybody new in the channel? NADPAD was good. Yes, NADPAD. If you go to, hey Zane, how you doing? If you go to the Discord, okay, there's the indicator. John Virgo just started. Hey, okay, John Wicked, nice. So they exploit the FOMO and people throwing money at you. Yeah, that's it. Alex, how you doing? Possibly up to 1600. Maybe, maybe not. I'll be expecting a pullback before that happens, man. Marty, how you doing? Good. Just a beginner. Started 1 week ago. First time in channel like this one. Wicked, Martin. That's cool. Soul, what's good? Thank you, man. That's awesome. Thank you, King. Thanks. Make sure you join the Discord, okay? Because that's where everything happens, man. Join the Discord so you can, you know, get light of the community as such. Got a lovely community in there. No bullshit in there, man. Everyone's out to help everyone in there. Thank you, Arnold, man. Thank you. Thanks for the subscribe, Fly Like Me. Thank you very much. Nadpad. How's Ethereum looking? Can I still buy in or should I wait for it to go down now? This is what we're waiting for with Ethereum, okay? You know, I'm not telling you to buy, you know, with all that financial advice story and all that crap. But we're in the cycle, all right? So courtesy for Nadpad. Okay. So Nadpad, we've got come out level 1, okay? Level 2. We're now working level 3 peak formation, okay? So we're expecting another move to the upside. Before that upside move happens, we're looking for price to break above the M4, which it has done. So we're waiting for this pattern, breakout, pull back, continuation to the upside. Entry is either there or here. Okay, that's your entry. This isn't financial advice, it's just me just plotting up on the chart. Man, the law is so simple. Red tape pisses me off. I struggle to put a stamp on a piece of paper, man, on an envelope. I can't stand red tape. Thanks, Fly Like Me, man. Great to have you, man. Okay, King Holland. The Discord link should be pinned at the top. Okay, let me just get that for you, my friend. There you go. There's your Discord link, my friend. Michael, what's up, man? Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you so much. Wicked, King. That's good. For the demigod, you know. The demigod. I think I was a bit harsh with that guy. I can't call me a god. I'm no god. Thanks for that, crypto, man. Yeah, what's it? Yeah, when all the indicators at the start, Nadpad. Yeah, if you go into the Discord, Nadpad, the guys in there have probably set it up, and you know they'll be able to talk you through it if you don't want to sit through the actual video. But you can skip the video at the start. We do go through it at the start. Just scroll and you'll see, because you know you're only going to see charts on this live. But if you see anything else, you know I'm talking about the indicators. Yeah. Yeah, Nadpad, we did, man. We did at the start of the live. But this live's recorded anyway, man. So you're going to be able to refer back to it. I hear you, man. There you go. Hands up, wicked. You told him where it is. What also helps, guys, if you do want to go at the end of this week, what I suggest you do at the weekend is go over the video, go over the streams that we've been doing, where we're talking about how this develops. Okay, if you can put it on fast forward, just watch how it develops. Okay, the super long streams, ones that are like 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, they're the morning ones with no audio. Okay, so you can speed those up. But the evening streams, which are like, what, 4 or 5 hours, pay attention to some of the bits of it. Just have it playing in the background. You don't have to sit and watch, but this is how you're going to learn, guys. This is exactly how I learned. I did sit and watch charts all the time. I was always trying to decipher and work out, what am I looking at? First I was like, will this indicator work? And I'm looking at price, what's price doing here? Is that a support and resistance? Is that a trend line? I was colluding my mind with all sorts of shit, Then we started thinking about, with these indicators that I've got, where they're not even indicators, guys. It's not even true indicators. I've got a couple of moving averages, all right? And I've got lines that are there for purely convenience. Just tells me a pivot point. I can get pivots all over the place, And that is it. We're trading the pins. We're trading the retraces. We're acknowledging the cycle. I think I'm going to get this as a tattoo one day. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that image. Stetson, how you doing? Stetson. Barney, here you go. It might have expired. Try that. Pietro, man, how you doing? Entertainment. How you doing? Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I was considering doing well, Nikesh, you know what I'm saying? How cool would that tattoo be, man? Like, people would look at it and be like, what's that symbol? And it would mess with their heads, man. They would never know what it is. They think it's an F and an A or triangle. What is it? What a symbol, man. Yeah, I was considering doing a podcast. I would like to do a podcast, to be fair, but this, in essence, is like a podcast. It's just engaging with your comments or just talking about things. For me, I just enjoy doing this. I'm not even trading it with you. I'm holding Ethereum. I am holding, but not trading it. I just trade Forex. Forex is my forte. And I know you guys will want to get onto that soon, because I'm going to be talking about it anyway. Why would I not consider trading over the weekend? Well, who says you can't? Oh, goddess, you've got the flip, man. You've got the right idea. How do they get over that? Wow. Yeah, trading over the weekend, it doesn't matter. You can trade over the weekend, But because institutions are stepping in the game, they're only really going to operate Monday to Friday. Some things will change on the course of the weekend, which is the good thing is like Forex, you can't trade over the weekend. And the fact that institutions are now stepping into the crypto space, all right, it means they've got more days to fulfill targets, all right. So we could still see some good moves, like on a Saturday. What the hell's that? Crypto newbie, look, man, I'm going to do it for you. Don't worry. Okay. You should actually go through the actual channel. You know, I only really started this crypto series, okay, this week as such. All right. Should start doing tutorials and make money from people like me. Ah, man. Yes, so I've got right. All of what I'm talking about in terms of cycles, okay, is all based on my Forex work, okay? For example, if you look on the breaking down of the pairs, the videos breaking down the pairs, I talk about it all in there, okay? And if you want the indicators, I'll get them over to you guys under the Forex indicator tab. But what I'm reluctant to do is to put them in there because there's a ton of indicators and everyone's going to be asking, how do you, and it will be manic. So I've got to do it in segments, okay? But we talk about all sorts of things. What I do at the weekend is I talk about the pairs, how they behaved over the week, and then I consider setups for the following week. So, for example, Kiwi Yen, okay? This is what we did with Kiwi Yen. We spoke about Kiwi Yen from down here this week. You'll see the video in episode 5 on breaking down the pairs. We were talking about this peak formation developing, and we said it was going to go up to level 1. We're waiting for level 2. Level 2 formed, and then we waited for level 3 M formation. Then it dropped, and then today we caught this trade. Okay, this is what I traded today. This W pattern. Took the entry on this candle here. Okay, took the entry there. Traded it to the 200 day. Took myself 34 pips. That was more than enough for me. You know, because I'm going in at about 10, 15 lots at a time. You know, 2-3 positions done. Entry, 33 pips. That's enough for me. You know, it doesn't matter if it went up. Couldn't give a shit if it went up. You know, right now this is the Asian session, and they set the range. You know, because we're Thursday. So Thursday, you know, Wednesday is the reversal of the week. Thursday is going to trap traders all the way up here. Going into Friday, then on Monday, start week beginnings, the false move. You know, there's loads to it, guys. How do you mention indicator? How do I sell that? Do I need trading app to look at the charts using indicators? Sorry, no, there's no dumb questions here, my friend. There are no dumb questions. I'm coming to you guys with this information. You guys didn't know about it. I can't be naive in thinking that you guys are to know about it. It's a different kind of way of trading, different setup. It's nothing, you know, there are so many things out there that are free of charge, but people charge people for it. And that's because no one knows that they are free. You know, they think, we see one guy selling a course, you know, he's selling the 1, 2, 3 entry course, or the fucking, you know, the breakout mastery course. Oh, it's a joke. All they've done is they've rinsed off a place where it's free of charge, put it in a slideshow, made it look good, put a Facebook ad. People are like, I want to make money. And they just pay this guy 500 quid. He says, do this, do this, do this. And, you know, just remember, you can't always win. And that's his get out of jail card if the system doesn't work for them. Goddess. That is exactly where I'm at, man. You do exactly with my daughter, man. YouTube Premium, all right? Because she always screams the place down when an ad turns up, you know? So yeah, in relation to your question, entertainment, you know, I'm going to install the Forex indicators. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a Forex chat in the Discord. So I know who the guys, you know, I'm dealing with. So I don't want to confuse the crypto guys with the Forex guys. Okay. And, you know, I'll work between the two. right? Do the videos for the crypto during the week and the forex in the weekend as well. You know, do weekly updates. So you guys got me going busy, man, but I love doing it. I genuinely love doing this shit, man. No worries, entertainment. Cool. Happy days. I'll get all that set up. No worries, soul. Yeah, that Indian VPN is genius, man. My thoughts on GameStop. To be honest with you, I don't look at stocks. I don't look at stocks. What could there be? You know, I don't know. It's just a wild game. So guys, look, projecting here, okay? Ethereum might calm it down a bit. Okay. Could we see the 200-day potentially? All right. Could we see the 800? Maybe. All right. But progressively, we are in the long-term uptrend. Okay. Look at the hourly chart. Always look at the hourly chart scale. We are still above the 50. Okay. Remember, on the 15-minute time frame, all right, the 200-day is the 50-day on the hourly. Okay. 200 days, the 50-day on the hourly. All right. Now, Ethereum, on the grand scheme of things, okay, this is the main peak formation. All right. So look at this. Peak formation, level 1, consolidation. It's got to go up here, breakout level 2, okay? When it goes up here, it's going to pull back and then form a big level 3. This is why I'm holding Ethereum. Look at this peak formation, rise, drop, rise. Okay, this peak formation is locked. This hasn't allowed it to go any further. Okay, the EMAs are pointing upwards. They are starting to fan out. Okay, watch. Look, 50-day upwards, 200-day turning, 800 EMA. Where are you? It's all the way down here. It's chilling. All right. You've downloaded MT4 Entertainment. Wicked. Have you got the indicators? Okay, because there's going to be I haven't put the indicators for the forex one. I've only done what I needed to do for the crypto. Okay. You got yourself something there, goddess. 940 subscribers. That is crazy, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, then. Guys, it looks like we're just going to be stalling around here for a bit. Okay. I'm going to end the live. All right. I'm going to end the live because we've got an early day tomorrow. All right. But I just want to thank everyone, man. Thank you again. Just going to be consistent with these lives every single night. You know, starting to love getting on these lives. Got a lovely community with all of you, man. All the new people that have come and subscribed, thank you so much. Make sure you join in the Discord. Okay. One more time, there's the Discord link. If you haven't got it, join the Discord. That's where we all catch up. All right. That's where I post for the lives. and let you guys know about them. And any questions you got, we get them all put in there. This weekend, I'm going to be formulating the Forex stuff, so you guys have got access to that. And then I'm going to be doing videos on the Forex and understanding it. But it really helps if you go through breaking down the pairs videos. That's going to clear up a lot of stuff for you so you can understand it as well. Fishbuster, no worries, my man. Goddess, wait. Fifth Element, thank you, man. No worries. Good night. Can you sum up quick what decides if we should long, if we get the confirmation, right? Okay. Yeah, Pietro, man, it's everyone coming onto this. I just want to make it the right thing and get everyone with everything they need. And if I ain't responding back to your questions on the Discord, please forgive me, man. I'm getting through them all as much as I can. Master Angler Wasp, I love that. Okay, guys, so just finalize here, okay? What's happened now is the M4's been tested, okay? And it's effectively come back to test, and we need to see it retest and move back up to the upside, okay? Your entry is either going to be at the previous high or beforehand. But guys, if you take any trades, please trade light, all right? If you don't see a profit within the first 2 hours of placing the trade, get out, okay? Close the trade, all right? Don't expose yourself. You know, we've always got another trade. There's always tomorrow. Safe soul, that's wicked. There you go. It's about surviving. It's about staying in the game, you know? Come to me and tell me you've been trading for 10 years because you know how to stay in the game. Don't tell me the last time you traded was 10 years ago because you blew 100 grand or 50, whatever, you know? Lower shark fin. Okay, just for the record, guys, this has just been printed. Lower shark fin, okay? On the hourly? No. 15-minute, that's fine. Lower shark fins printed there. This, come back down. If this RSI curves up, we know this is a fake move. Remember, false move down, false move, fast move is the false move. Little Indians. Oh, guys, I ain't forgetting my day ones, guys. You've been with me from day, you know? Ain't gonna change. If this stream has 2,000 people in, you know, I'm always gonna be keeping an eye on the first 100, which is you guys. You know, you guys been with me from day one, and you'll notice it'll stay exactly the same. I ain't gonna be screaming down no live either. You know, I ain't gonna be doing no mad shit. This is here. We're here to acquire. We're here. We're all watching trades. We're watching charts. This is what it's about. You know, in the 10 years I've been doing this, I've been watching charts by myself. Now I've got 75 people to do it with. You know. Hector, this is the as such the entry. Okay, wait for price to complete this pattern. Okay, it needs to show support that it likes the M4 area and it wants to go higher. Okay, no worries, Goddess. Thank you for your contribution as well. 100 gang, this is it. Nikesh, 100 gang. Autos, wicked, man. All right, guys, peace out to you all. I'm going to end the stream here. You can go catch up in the Discord as well. All right, but any questions, feed them to me. Crypto Wealth is one of the contributors in the Discord. He'll be able to help you out. Thank you, Crypto Man. You know, you've been keeping people busy in here as well, man. We will be the real G's in 5 years. Hands up, man. No worries, guys. Peace to you all, man. Stay safe, all right? Nice one, guys.